my god. What are all these notifications? That one was
And
your
Steam
life.
crashed. Or,
Uh,
sorry, Twitch did.
oh, Twitch crashed?
Yep, you are offline.
Refresh? Kisu is saying refresh and Safi is saying back. I did see the chat disconnected in Chatterino. Server connection timed out, reconnect and connected. I'll do it gladly if that person does the same thing that girl did. To be fair, with the gingerbread house, gotta smash it to eat it. Twitch won't let me in. Wait, that's where you draw the line? So you'd actually need time from a person? The same guy who needs to spend time with the person to cool down? Oh no, oh that's what happened. Oh no, Twitch, refresh back, stream dead, refresh, stream is back. Oh, it's okay. I got a year life notification. So I was like, what the fuck? What do you mean by that icy fire? Are you saying that's like, that's a really long way where I draw the line? Or I'm like, or that's just a house that's too soon?
No, if I'm not mistaken, you would, like, need to spend time with the person to calm down, right?
Yes.
So for you to go the mile to be like, alright, I need time away from you, it's like, oh.
Well, so, if I have an argument with somebody and I get really heated, I want to spend more time with them, and that's when I get over my anger for them. But if somebody, like, if somebody callously breaks something that's been in my family for 20 years and thinks nothing of it, I don't know if I want to, like, get over my frustration with them. I need to, like, sit on it and think alone for myself and be like, do I want this person in my life? Do I want to be friends with them? Because apparently I'm gonna, like, have my shit broken if I'm friends with them. I gotta go to bed. My dog is going to wake me up to go outside at 4. Sleep well, Smile. Thank you for stopping by. I missed it, but yeah, fuck your beanbag. What the fuck, Error? I've been very happy lately. My evil tendencies are being drawn out. What if I told you that heirloom needed to be smashed because there was something inside to unlock key lore to your character arc? Well, you better fucking produce that thing that's gonna unlock my character lore. I better see it right fucking now. Have a good sleep, Smile. I haven't had any water yet, and we're at 0.9 miles. Produce it. It's called Elan's Heel Turn. AKA the beginning of the U villain. Oh my god. It takes time to sue. We just had to do it to teach you a new skill of wrath. Oh my god. Hi, Techno Rave. And I forgot to say hello before I started work. I'm sorry. You don't have to say hello before you start work. Sorry if I got too heated with that, but sorry. I don't think you got too heated at all. I do think... See, I see on my side here. I do think there are people that, like... They get too... Not defensive, but too zealous in their protection of animals. Like, when I look at an animal, I'll be honest, guys. I look at it as a lesser being. I don't look at it as capable of the same range of emotions and, like, potential as a human being. So when people, like... When people get mad... When people get upset about, like, a human being killed, and then they get really mad over a dog being killed, I'm like, this doesn't make sense to me. I mean, that's a tough take. There are humans with less emotion than said animals. That is fair. There's definitely some humans out there that are like, oh god, but even then. True, but they have way less potential to cause mass destruction and misery? For sure. For sure. There's never going to be a dog. There's never going to be a cat. As hateful as cats can seem sometimes. There's never going to be a cat that, like, gets an AK-47 and shoots up a concert venue. That's not gonna happen. Eland is now live. False invasive species? Oh, well, Sappy, depends on the situation. Techno, hope your work goes well. Oh yeah, hope your work goes fast. Fuck you, watch me. No, Sappy! That's never going... Cat who just decides to nuke 2 cities? Yeah. It's... bad. But that being said, I don't know. I look at the potential and, like, capability and just range of emotions that humans can experience as more valuable than any animal. I think dogs and most animals are wonderful. I don't think much of bugs. I'm sorry. If I see a bug in my house, it's fucking squashed. But a dog, a cat, even a farm animal that's considered livestock, like a chicken or a cow, I think they're awesome. They can have different personalities and be just so warm and loving. But even that, I just don't see as valuable as a human being. I have my reasons for being really annoyed about it. Won't go into it. Imagine working on your birthday. Couldn't be me. Oh no. Value animals more. That being said, I eat animals still. Well, more than strangers. This is gonna be a weird take. If I had a dog and somebody broke into my house, I would value that person breaking into my house more than my dog. I love my dog. I have a dog right now named Jasmine, which isn't really my dog, it's my parents' dog. It's in Florida with them right now. To me, it is just a dog. It's going to be on this earth for 10 years. Whereas somebody breaking into my house, that's a human being. That's someone who has the potential to change and get better. That's someone who has probably had a tough life and shown the right love can be better. They can also just take advantage of it, but I would value somebody breaking into my house. I would value their life more than a dog. Animals are lesser, no doubt. That said, I just feel like animals are more innocent and deserving. Then again, I also dislike humans who cut you off to get the red light faster. Yeah. Kisu eats strangers. Oh, same, especially mosquitoes. I would, but it's not illegal, Sappy. Not illegal if you get caught. I don't really take chances with the law. If a motherfucker breaks in, and especially if my dog is at home, it's a pick a god and pray time for them. I don't know what I would do about somebody breaking in. On one hand, that's a person. That's a human being. They are desperate. They're not doing it to be malicious. They're not breaking in because they hate me and they want me to suffer and they want me to be traumatized that someone broke into my house. They're doing it because they feel they have a tough lot in life. They have not been given fair chances, and they are doing this to better their own fate, better their own stance. They're doing it to steal so that they will have, better stuff in life. It's wrong. It's very wrong. But I can see the logic to it. On the other hand, the damage it does to someone when you break into their house is, like, irreparable. Like, yeah, you just take some money, right? You break in, steal a TV, a wallet or two. Maybe you get, like, some credit cards that are canceled by the time you get to use them. Maybe you find a jewelry box. You know, you can get $1,000. You could get $150,000. That has a set value. But the damage it does to a person, knowing that their dwelling, the place they felt safe in, they're actually not safe in, the trauma it brings to someone that they probably carry with them for the rest of their life, that is massive. That is so tragic and nasty. And so, if someone's willing to do that to someone, and it's probably not that they're like, oh yeah, I don't care about this. They probably just haven't thought about it. On that regard, I'm like, yeah, no, fucking stand your ground and fucking don't let someone do that to you. Fucking take them out. It's almost like a prove to yourself that you are safe in your home thing in my head. It's... I don't know. If somebody broke into my house, I don't know what I would... I know what I would do. I don't know if I would go through it. Like, I have a plan of, like, this is what I do. Call this. Grab this. Get to this location and, you know, stand my ground. But, like... it's one of those things I hope it never, ever happens. Attack first, escalator, I don't give a fuck. I've been in pretty bad spots in life, but that was never an option. I don't know, I've seen enough true crime docs. Well, keep in mind, they're true crime documentaries. That's the worst of the worst, and it is, like, done up for a show. I probably will never, ever have a dog again. But yeah, if I did, especially after what happened to the last one. Not letting anything happen to it. I'm sorry that happened, Jan. Hi, Shin. I'm going to lightly call you out here, Jan. You have a habit of being like, this happened in my life. I won't go into it. And then you always bring it up a little bit. And it's like, I feel like if you say, I won't go into it, that's just a, like, an absolute, like, ringer. An absolute, like, battle call for Jan to be like, this is something I really want to talk about because it's very important to me. I love you, Jan. Or better yet, let them finish, keep count. Do the same thing to them, then increase it tenfold experience. I mean, so I would not suggest that with somebody breaking into your house. But, somebody wronging you? There's things where I've been petty with stuff like that, for sure. Hi, non-dairy. Wow, Shin, hoi hoi, and hi, mommy. Hi, Shin, Ewan's reading us stories that's actually riling us up. Ewan trying to make us commit crimes. Noise. Yeah, Ewan's being a shit starter, and I'm helping. Shin, I know where you fall in this debate. So Donald Trump, our favorite president in history, he is, you know, planning to run for president 2024. He doesn't have a vice president nominee yet. So there's a bunch of people, you know, running against each other to be his vice president. The one that's looking the most popular is a woman named Kristi Noem. And she recently did an autobiography, Shin. In this autobiography, she's like, yeah, we had this bad dog. They were 14 months old, and I realized they were untrainable. They were just not a good dog. And this is when I realized that sometimes we have to make hard decisions that are unpleasant and we don't want to do them. Kill her. She took this 14-month-old puppy out back and old Yellered it. And then she was like, damn, that sucked. But it did solve the problem. This untrainable bad dog is no longer a problem. Should I do this with anything else? You know what? We got this rowdy fucking goat, so she killed a goat too. Yeah, I knew where this was going, Kill Woman. Shin is one of the most abrasive individuals that, like, is very easy to not get along with other people. But my god, is he a softie for animals. He's a softie for people that he likes and that he thinks are nice. But he's a mega softie for,
Yoshinkosen based.
he's a mega softie for animals. So I knew it's like,
this loser.
hi, Foss. What the
Oh,
fuck?
hey. What?
What's wrong with you?
Wait, what?
Look at the grippers. Look at these grippers. Look at how fucking big they are.
Good lord.
Well,
They are literally the
they're
size
really-
of your face. Oh my god.
Put a grab
Yeah,
your
look-
head.
holy shit!
Put your
the
hand up to your
size of
face.
these.
Hands.
Look at these fucking grippers, dude.
Put it up to your fucking face.
Awesome.
Wait, is it not up to my face? There, like this. See?
Like this.
As close as I can get it. Fuck you.
Do you remember that in high school?
You.
Or any
No,
school?
I never did. No.
So something that was at my school
I like it.
was like,
Oh, hold up. I'm gonna stop you there. I'm gonna stop you here because I like the way that you're like, or any school, as implying I didn't go to high school.
well, so no, that wasn't the implication, dumbass. The implication was like, wait, this did happen in middle school also.
I can't believe you're
Oh.
implicating boss like this.
What kids would do is they'd be like, if your hand is bigger than your face, then I don't know, you fart a lot or something like that, and you'd be like, huh? And then they just push your hand into your face and be like, dumbass.
No, it's
Yeah, it seems like something. That seems like something would happen to you.
Yeah.
You're a crab. You got crabs if your hand is bigger than
These-
your face.
My friends are my new therapist nodders. No, that's not how it works, Shin. Really, I get along with Shin so
That's
easily?
exactly.
That's because Shin likes you because you're nice, Kisu. I didn't realize he's unlikable. I
Look.
didn't say he's unlikable. I said he's abrasive. I said there's people who can get a bad first impression of Shin and not get along with him. I don't know people that don't like me for being me. Also, Kisu, I've known you since 2018. My school was pretty gnarly. Shin is the type to, like, voice their opinion with confidence and matter-of-factly, and people be like, wow, I don't like this person. Tell Foss he could palm someone's face with those grippers? Huh.
The grippers.
There have been a few people who've known
Guilty
me
Gear grippers.
since early 2000s and they still don't like me? It was if your hand is bigger than your face, you might have cancer? Something like that, yeah.
Yeah,
Taxes.
it is right.
You really think taxes is gonna get paid by tomorrow, Pixel?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah. It's at 87. Practically 90%.
That's a lot for one day, and most people have paid it already. Me and Shin are the same. I've got a lot of enemies. Not
I gotta
confident
wake
at all,
up
but
the
yeah, I'm
workers.
annoying sometimes.
Workers, wake up.
It's...
Pay the taxes.
I don't want
Oh,
to say
come on, there, dude.
inconsiderate,
See?
but kind of. It's where it's like... It'd be like,
No,
oh...
it's considerate.
It'd be like, oh, I like Valorant. Shin and Lost One would both be like, Valorant, that game fucking sucks. That game is so dumb. And it's like, alright, well, I just said I like it. You didn't have to bag on it. You could have just like... You could have just said, oh, I don't like that game. But you two will be like, not only do I not like that game is shit. And it's just like, bro... I have seen both of you
I agree.
do it a lot.
Valorant is shit.
I agree too. Valorant is kind of bad.
I've never played it before, but it's shit.
I don't know enough about Valorant. Ugh, imagine. I grew up getting called tactless. I see. That's like Foss wanting to play games with you, but not that game. Val mentioned. Really, Air? You think? Okay, all right. That's proof that Air doesn't listen to
What?
me. My boss plays Valorant. Absolute dog water. Didn't find out until adulthood because I'm neurospicy. Valo is just a copy of CS for cringe. Valo accent cunts and dumb women to talk to each other. And CS is a Gamba scam with
That
game
work?
attached.
I hit the wrong button. Oh no, there it is.
People listen to Yuli. Valo is just Warcraft 3 CS. Not only do I
This
hate
is so
the
much more
game-
awkward.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering why you're still in that avatar.
No, I'm saying in VR. It's so much more awkward in VR because I don't have anything else up.
We'll just bring something
And
else
it's just
up.
like I'm just sitting here. How do I do that again? I haven't been in VR since New Year's,
Go
and
to
I
your
haven't used any of the
Go to your
overlay
Steam
things in
library.
multiple years.
Open up Excess Overlay.
I don't even actually know if I have excess overlay.
I have
Oh, let's
access
see.
over
I have OVR Toolkit.
That one will probably work. Shut up, Shin. You're a scam. Just kidding. You're actually a guy now. Not on Twitch, I'm not, but I should
Let's
change
try
that.
it out.
I'll come up for Foss. We can play RPS. Oh, it's Terracar Forest. I know. There's
Does
a
it
lot of
work?
things. There's a lot of things I think are shit. There's a lot of things I look at. I'm like, this is just dumb or bad. Hi, honey. Tarot Card Forest. Tarot Car. But like, I feel like if people enjoy them, who am I to like try and make them not enjoy it, right? So like, Pokemon. People really like Pokemon. And I can be like, here's my dissertation and my 18-point essay about why new Pokemon games suck. But like, people just won't like me for that, right? I'm not gonna change their opinion. Nobody who likes Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is gonna be like, you know what? You've made a lot of good points. I think I'm gonna not play these games again. I'm gonna go sell the game cartridges and be done with this series. All I'm doing is just making them frustrated and like coming at them, right?
You wouldn't stop coming at people.
Yono is hot.
Yep.
Sappy, she's not even
mean-
real.
coming.
She's a robot.
I don't know what we're talking about, but you can't say that about someone's waifu. They're real to them.
No, she's not real. She is literally a robot. She twitches like one, and she has a few other things that make her look like a robot that I'm forgetting
You-
off the top of my head.
Can't say that.
I can, I just did.
You're insensitive. Holy shit, how the fuck do I use this thing? Oh my god, I feel like an idiot.
Feel like.
Okay, shut up. I spawned a window. I can move it. Kinda. I keep losing it. Okay. I'm a fucking VR boomer.
I guess I woke up in violence mode today. I pulled a 50 USD
And-
Iono card in my last pulls. Hell yeah. Damn, so rude. Is literally coming off the back of this nerd saying, I can't say these things. Yeah, but I'm teasing with that. If I give a real opinion on Iono, she's actually really cool and fun. She's the streamer gym leader, which is like very fun.
Oh, she's cute.
She's cute. I didn't like their take on streamers. I didn't like how all she cares about is view count, which is like, come on, can we have a genuine streamer and not like a fucking all I care about is view count streamer? That'd have been a little nice,
That's
but
a really big Twitch stream.
Well, then she wouldn't be big enough to be a gym leader. If she had those morals.
no. The gym leader is about being a Pokemon trainer.
It's-
The streaming thing is just secondary.
No, you.
Nah.
It's about the gimmick. It's all about the gimmick.
They are not connected.
I don't know. I
They
feel
are
like she
definitely
became a
connected.
gym leader to help her stream career, man. I think you're giving her too much credit. She's on the hustle, but the streaming hustle, not the gym leader. That's secondary to her.
I don't think she's a gym leader because she's a streamer. I think she is a gym leader based on her abilities as a trainer. Not because, hey, I'm a big streamer and this will give the city a lot of attention. Make me your gym
Man.
leader. And they were like, okay.
With how fast that fight goes, she probably takes suggestions from chat about how to fight, okay?
Good lord. I know 23791, Paldean Fates, this one, so you can look it up. Funnily enough, that's the one I was thinking about when you said it. Nice. Gym leader is not about being a Pokemon trainer. What do you mean it's not about being a Pokemon trainer? Because my understanding was that, like, to be the Pokemon gym leader of a city, you have to, like, kind of prove yourself there. And, like, I don't know, when the job is open, or when it's not open, you have to, like, challenge the gym leader for the position. And, like, prove not only am I a strong trainer, but I'm also, like, able to give trainers a challenge at any level. So whether they have 1 badge or 8 badges. Or, I guess, 7 badges. I wouldn't think she can just show up and be like, yeah, I pull 5,000 viewer average on Twitch, make me the gym leader. This will be cool.
That's all that matters. What's there to tell you about?
Sure, you'll name a time you saw a leader train. Didn't we see Brock training with his Pokemon, like, all the time in the manga and the anime? Gym leaders are basically supposed to be the better version of police government type positions. They're not just haha funny keep 10-year-olds busy schemes. Will be Poggers honors. Brock was learning to be a breeder, only took gym leader because father left. So they're more of like the sheriff of an area, which means they need to be a competent trainer, right? Nope, Ash is an Akoma and Brock is just Ash's horny side personified. Oh god. Hi, Glabble.
I am the Globgo Gabgo Lab the Flub.
You got 4 syllables
Don't
into it and then you gave up.
Dude, how the fuck do you remember that? Whatever that fucking is, you try and be the Globgo Gabgo Lab, dude. That shit tough. That's a hard day's work.
Gym leaders all have some sort of skill involving Pokemon, but not always battles. What is, and I'm not doubting you, I'm not asking this to disprove you, Safi, but what is a gym leader that's like, they are not good at battles, but they are good at some aspect of Pokemon?
Whatever that war veteran was from one of the earlier games.
Lieutenant Surge in
Sarge.
Red and Blue?
Third. Yeah.
Why do you think he was bad at Pokemon battles?
His mind was only on war fights. He had to hold himself back. He had no idea about Pokemon battles. That's
sure.
what-
In Stardew Valley, there's a character that just looks like him. And he's a war veteran that, like, literally the first year of Stardew, he's out fighting in the war. And then in year 2, he comes back, and he just looks like Lieutenant Surge. And all he talks about is, like, back in the war, we had to deal with this. The trauma still haunts me. It's just like, alright, dude,
It still gets to me every day.
here's a lucky rabbit's foot. I hope it cheers you up.
Here's a tomato for your troubles.
Basically. Gym leaders are just given Pokemon, I'm almost convinced of this. Breeding, healing, building, entertainment, etc. Right, but can you name a gym leader that's like... This gym leader is good at healing. But, like, when it comes to battling, they're like, I'm not so good at this. Like, Brock is good at breeding Pokemon, but he was also just good at battling. My guy's having flashbacks mid-Pokemon battle, lol. There's a cutscene with Kent where you go into his house, and his wife Jody's like, honey, I'm gonna make popcorn for you. And it starts popping, and he, like, kicks down the kitchen door like, don't you make popcorn in here. The popping sounds like gunshots. It triggers my PTSD.
Fuck.
And she's like, but honey, you used to love popcorn before you went to war. And he's like, that was back then. This is now. You should have known.
person.
Farmer, what do you think about this? Should she have known? Or am I being unreasonable here? And you're like, you have two options. Option one is, hey man, don't get mad at your wife. She didn't know. Option two is like, yeah man, she's a bitch. She should have known better. And like, if you pick, she should have known better. He's like, no, my wife loves me. You're just trying to turn me against her. Get out of my house. And option one, where you're like, hey man, don't get mad at her. She didn't know. She's just trying to help. He's like, you're right. She is just trying to help. She loves me. Oh god, the war was so bad. Thank you, Farmer. I've calmed down now. And she's like, oh honey, I'll try to work around your changes with more care. I love you. Farmer, leave our house right now.
I've gotta fuck him to make him feel better.
Your Kent voice is like a Batman voice. I'm specifically thinking of Alex from the Street Fighter collabs, which was on Newgrounds, where I think it's Guile goes into a bar and he's like, Alex, is that you? I haven't seen you since Street Fighter 3. I haven't been the same since Street Fighter 3. Now I just hang out in this bar with all the other washed up characters. You see that table over there? That's the uglies. And it's like the ugliest characters from Street Fighter that they only put in the games like once every 4 games. You see that guy over there?
It's almost like every grizzly, edgy old man sounds the same.
You see that guy over there? He can stretch his arms and legs any shape, but he's too powerful for the tournaments, so they never let him play. Now he just sits back there jumping rope with his dick when he stretches it 10 feet long. It's just like, what the fuck?
What the hell?
Sounds like Stardew is giving you PTSD. Battling knowledge comes with the position? How much skill do you need to tell a cow to roll out? How much skill do you need to tell a cow to roll out? Quite a bit, considering how fucking strong that cow is. I think that was the... I don't know if that was the first gym leader that wiped me. I definitely remember losing to Whitney. I don't remember if I lost to any gym leaders in Gen 1. That would have been when I was like 6, right? That was... Holy shit, that was 26 years ago.
I don't know if I've ever wiped to a gym leader other than in like Infinite Fusion.
I know Whitney. She wiped me. I'm trying to think if there was any other gym leaders. I always forget there are people who don't know who Kent is. Right? There's like...
The guy from Barbie, right?
No, the guy from Stardew that we were literally just talking about. Also, you're thinking of Ken.
Wait, is there a dude named Kent in Stardew?
Yes!
Wait, which one's the Kent?
Boss! He's Jody's... He's Jody's husband, Sam and Vincent's father, and he's at the war. He doesn't come back until year 2, so you haven't met him yet. But I just said...
Which one's Jody?
Jody is the mom that doesn't have colorful hair. So not the green-haired one, the brown-haired normal one.
I don't know who Jody is.
Okay, so literally every day in the town square, Jody and Caroline stand in the town square talking to each other. And then Jody goes south to her house.
Oh, Jody's in okay, Jody's in the south. Was she over by the forest, like little house on its own, or
No.
is she just that like blue house that's right before the like bottom left corner?
The blue house right before the bottom left corner.
Okay,
So-
I know which one. You can't use anything of where they stand because I don't pay attention to the
Oh,
NPCs in the town.
Okay, so in the
It's a
town,
farming game.
you go down and there's the two houses down there, right? The one on the right is
Mhm.
Haley and Emily's house, and they're sisters. And then left of that
Okay.
is Jody, Kent, Sam, and Vincent.
Wait, Haley was the one you hated, right?
Yes.
No wonder her sister Emily is so creepy.
Yeah. I don't like either sister.
I think Emily's okay. I don't know.
Emily is okay, and honestly, she's really, really nice. She's just fucking weird to the point that it gets like, ooh, red flag. Like, she's like, hey, farmer, we're so happy that you moved in. I can't wait to meet you and get to know you and be friends. And it's like, oh, what a nice person. And she's like, hey there, farmer. So I was looking at my tarot cards, and I saw that you were going to have a great day. And it's like, all right, tarot cards. That's fine. That's fine. She's like, hey, farmer, I need an amethyst. All of my crystals have lost their charge, and I need an amethyst so I can put them in the ritual circle and charge them. All right. Well,
Okay.
it pays,
to be
right?
fair, there's a literal fucking wizard in the forest over. Okay, I don't want to hear any of this at least.
hey there, farmer. Parrots! Hi, parrots! Hi, parrots! Oh, look at them flying by! Those parrots are my friends. Hi, parrots! Oh, I love the parrots. They
Okay,
speak
but that's
to me all the time.
cute.
And it's like, oh, I don't like this.
See, that's cute. You just don't understand.
Is that cute?
Yeah, I love birds. They're cool.
Okay, loving birds is fine. Having a pet bird that, like, sits on your shoulder and, like, nuzzles your cheek and you're like, he's my best friend. That's fine. Birds that are literally flying by, not giving a shit about you and being like, those are my best friends, and they don't even look at you, it's like, alright, I get it when, like, humans ignore you and ghost you like that, but, like, even the animals are doing it, like, don't call them your best
Okay.
friends. That's weird.
But they're flying. They're flying. They have to keep their head forward. They're not gonna look at her. They're flying. It's
If I was a bird-
aerodynamics, Yulin.
If I was a bird and had a best friend, I'd swoop down and do like a loop around them once or twice and then keep flying by. I'd like, here's my little nod to like, yep, I acknowledge you. They literally are just birds flying by that like don't know she exists. And she's like, those are my best friends.
Do you know when cuckoos hatch that they instinctively try and push their siblings out of the nest so that they can have all the food to themselves the moment they hatch?
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I saw a video showing someone put like a fake, like not like an egg, but like something that like kind of weighed like an egg and like put it next to them, and they immediately instinctually just push it against the nest.
That's
It's like, get this shit out of here! Yeah, it's really fucked up.
Why was he late today? I wasn't late today. I lost to Koga my first time playing Pokemon. Oh god, 26 years ago was Pokemon Yellow. Oh, people are wiping Yulin. That's an odd kink. Shut up, Kisu. Jody is a mom. Get it? The military dude's wife is called Jody. Wait, is there a joke in that? Because I don't know it if there is. Hi, Bits. He only pays attention to his fields, though. Yulin being a judgmental cow. I don't know this person. Was this Foss until he said birds are cool? I was with Foss until he said birds are cool. Foss really likes birds. Birds
I
and
love
lizards.
birds. They're fucking cool. Fucking love birds.
They're-
Fucking love lizards.
Foss had an arc where if he saw a gif of a bird, he was sending it to me on Discord. And I was like, hell yeah, man, that's a cool bird. Aren't those the birds that also raised by not their bio parents because they're planted?
I believe so. Yeah, they're like they'll basically it's an imposter among us situation, but a naturally occurring one, and they'll be planted in other birds' nests by like their parents and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
and tricked into raising them.
Yeah, birds are kind of wild with some of that stuff. There's people have found out recently that you know how like swans, or maybe it's geese. I forget if it's swans or geese. But one of them is like, these are partners for life. They find a lifelong partner and they're so loyal.
Geese.
Geese? Okay. Scientists recently found out, yeah, they're not loyal. They still fuck around. Both of them
Yeah.
cheat. Both of them cheat a lot, which is like, oh, geez.
Yeah.
They're just best friends that stay together. Jody is the term used for the person the deployed military member's significant other is cheating with. Also the name of the jogging song chants. Jesus! Crows are cool, smart burb. I'm going to pet Sappy, pet the kitty. Good luck! I love corvids. Even the magpies, despite being dickheads. Don't baboons do that with lion cubs? Aren't ducks that way? I don't know if ducks find a partner for life. I know ducks have the screw penis and are very into, let's call it, non-consensual mating.
I remember when I brought home a duck because I found it and its hip looked twisted, and so I brought it all the way home.
Oh, how old were you?
I think I was either middle school or very early high school. I was probably middle school.
Hmm.
That was a fucking duck.
I remember when I was like 6, a bird fell out of its nest when it was like just hatched. This thing looked like it was like 1 or 2 days old. And we put it in a shoebox with like a towel in it and under a lamp. And thinking about it now, I think after 3 days, my mom was like, he got better, and we put him back in the nest, and I was like, yay! Which, I don't think that's what actually happened, thinking back on it.
Wait, did you put a bird in a box and forget about it?
No, I was like giving it water and food, but like, I was 6, I didn't know what I was doing with it. I was trying to nurse this baby chick that had fallen out of a tree back to health, and yeah, the thing fucking died.
Yeah, but you don't know that. Your parents said they put it back in the nest. It's fine,
no,
right?
it stopped breathing and they flushed it. That's what happened.
Believe what you want to believe, and believe that it lived. Life is what you make it, not for what it's decided for you.
Why is Foss talking about brood parasitism? Did he find out about LoFam? Because he was talking about birds and he likes birds. Mallards, the most common US ducks, only stick together for 1 season? Oh.
The ritual fucking.
Alright, I got a story for everybody. There was a US study recently. And it was about stoners. It was about weed smokers.
Ooh.
It was about I don't know, hash canners, some other word for stoners.
Uh-huh.
And there's a stigma that people who smoke are lazy, right? Turns out not the case. They're actually often more motivated and productive. They're just in autopilot for a lot of their tasks.
Ah. Interesting. Doesn't surprise me, though.
It doesn't surprise me either. There's some people that just like they need that influence to like make it possible to do some of their functions. And I've seen some people on World of Warcraft that were literally better raiders when high.
Maybe one day it'll become legal. Where I am, probably never. Never. Probably never.
Yes, birds and brood parasitism is kind of a leap. I actually think, we say probably never, but I actually think it's somewhat likely. The perception of it is really changing in the US.
Maybe.
Now a few states like Texas, for example, they're just archaic and stuck in the old way. So that one's either gonna be like
Yeah.
ripping the Band-Aid off and it happens, or it's never gonna happen, right?
Texas isn't even connected to the rest of the grid still, and they suffer every fucking year for it.
Yep. I mean, depends on how zooted they are. I think it's less of how zooted they are and more about like their tolerance and the individual person.
Did Pixel fall asleep?
Yes.
I heard a snore.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Now you can mess with his nose without him knowing about it.
Can I grab it?
You can
Aw.
if you fucking aim properly. Jesus.
Sorry, I have big gripper hands.
What is wrong with you? Don't go in that far.
I can't...
Dude,
don't fucking- what do you
just
mean?
like this.
What the f- Why can't I do it?
Why can't you grab it?
I don't know. Wait, is there... Why can't I get it? Like, I'm trying it at, like, multiple angles and I can't do it.
What is actually wrong with you?
Oh no! Maybe if I go, like, really far in, maybe, like, the grabbing is, like, by the wrist because these grippers are so big? No, I can't.
No, I think it's further out. Like, I can grab it from here. But if I grab it... No, I can still grab it when I'm in his face.
Why can't I grab it? Do I have it, like, turned off or something?
Maybe.
Is that, like, a thing you can turn off?
This is the first I'm hearing of it.
Damn.
Yeah, but there's a point they just turn
Wait.
off. It's a good thing they are connected to the federal grid. They would take a good portion
Okay,
of it down every year. It's a good thing they are not connected. Yeah. Maybe collision is off for him? Try turning collision on.
Oh! It's because we're not on friends list. He might not have it, so the people who aren't friends can, do it.
Oh.
That would explain it.
Ah. 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 I was finding it really funny, just grab it, Foss. Just grab it. What's wrong with you? Dude, it's not that hard. Just close your fingers on his nose. What are you doing?
Does this thing have grabbable physics? Probably not. I don't know how old it. Wait. Can you grab my hair?
Oh.
Is it? Yeah, okay, it isn't
I mean,
grabbable.
you did put your head
It's not-
right where
it's-
my bar is for my treadmill, so it was a little difficult, but I don't think I can.
Okay, what if I'm, like, right here?
That is also the worst spot.
This,
Be like here.
this looks really wrong.
Be like right here.
I'm gonna turn around.
Okay,
I'm gonna
that
turn
works.
around and do this. Is
Okay, now move forward a foot.
that good? I'm leaning forward.
It is. I can't touch your ponytail at all.
Okay. I was like, I'm right at dick level. I don't like being here. Did I turn around?
Only friends can stretch him out. LOL. Is it Foss in full body? I don't. Yes, he is. Yes, he is in full body. I always forget
Yeah.
Foss has full body, and then I saw the leg, and I was like, wait, no, he is.
If I ever get in VR, it's only ever in full body. I don't ever get in not full body.
Okay, sure.
I just don't get in VR very often anymore.
Yeah. Well, I feel like that changes, and there's. No, I guess that's true. You either get in desktop or full body. Which your statement was, if
Yeah.
you use VR, you're in full body. That checks out.
Yeah. Yeah, I might start getting in a little bit more. I finally decided to order the parts that hopefully should work for extending my cable, meaning it'd be significantly easier for plugging in my index. Because right now, because I have my computer in the other room, I have to, when I want to plug in my index, I have to go into the other room, I have to plug in the bit that connects. So you know how the index cable, or wait, you don't have an index, do you?
I do not.
Okay, so the index cable is in two parts for the bits that go into the computer, because it's like one really long cable, but towards one half of it, it plugs into a different cable that then splits off into three different connections, being a USB, a power thing, and a display port.
Yep.
And so that part I can always just leave in the computer. That's fine. But the thing is, the connection point, because of where my computer is, it's basically in the other room. So if I want to plug in my index, I have to go to the other room, put the cable for the index under both the doors, and plug it in that room. And then, because it's not super duper long, or, I mean, it is long, but because my computer's in the other room, I don't have nearly as much like movement space in here. So I just want to extend it, and I want that connection bit to just be in here, so it's as simple as just unplug and plug one thing without moving anywhere, just in here in the room.
The Vive Pro
Make it
is the
look
same.
nicer.
It's the Vive Pro cable that goes to the hub, and then that goes to a USB port, a display port,
Okay.
and a power port, I think.
Yeah. Okay, makes
Nothing wrong here. Oh, I'm like the opposite. I'm in VR every day, but never full body. Yeah. Alright, here's a funny story. This teacher was like, alright, class, on Friday, we have a quiz. This is a big portion of your grades, so don't fuck this up. Make sure you study. The kid was like, what if something happens and there's like a storm? Like, what if we can't get to school because there's a storm? And the teacher was like, if I'm here, you have to take the quiz. And then they were like, what if you're not here? And the teacher's like, oh my god, you kids. If I'm not here within 10 minutes, you can leave. So they're like, okay. And you know that meme, right? If the teacher's not here within 10 or 15 minutes, we're legally allowed to leave.
Yeah.
So they get to class, there's a clock on the board. It is literally counting down from 10. And it's going to start at like, it's going to hit 0 10 minutes into class. And the teacher's not there, and they're like, oh shit, he's got a clock on the board. And like, it gets to 1 minute, and he's still not there. It gets to 10 seconds, and all the kids are like, 10, 9, 8,
He comes
7,
in at the last second, doesn't
6,
he?
5, 4, 3, 2. The teacher fucking skateboards in with sunglasses, gets off the skateboard, and he goes, sit down, we're taking the quiz. And it's just like, oh god, what a cool fucking teacher.
That's so funny, but also kind of annoying because that means that there's 10 minutes off the period for them to do the quiz. So,
I mean,
really fucking cool and funny, but also like, depending on how long the quiz is, that could kind of suck.
I mean, if it's a quiz that's built to be like 20 minutes and then like when you're done, leave. Or like the quiz will be the first half of class and then we'll go into the lesson and like he's moving around. That makes sense. If you need, especially a quiz, I can understand a full period for a test. A quiz should never be a full period. A quiz should be like 10 questions.
Yes, that's fair. I mean, I don't know. I feel like quiz and test are usually interchangeable, at least from what I felt. It'd be just kind of like the same thing in school.
My experience at every school I ever went to was completely different. Tests are the big ones that are multiple pages. Quizzes are like one page, one-sided.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I feel like teachers at mine would just say the same thing though, for either or. I don't know.
Does index work good in full body? Index is probably the standard for full body. If you have like a Quest 2 or Quest 3, there are things you can do to get full body working, but it's a struggle. If you have a Vive Pro, Vive trackers are built for it, and those go well together. Index is also built with Vive trackers in mind and works very well. So like Index is, yes, it's going to work very well with full body. Too bad, too sad. Wish I had a teacher as cool as that one. I had a few teachers that cool. I had one teacher that was a biology teacher in college, and he swore a lot. And he came to class one day and he was like, so the dean of sciences talked to me. Apparently, one of you complained that I swear too much in class, and I have been told not to swear anymore. Bitch. Anyway, so, he literally just said, whoever complained about me, you're a bitch. It was just like, holy shit.
Dude, that's fucking great. I had a teacher who, so she was my my freshman English teacher, and by the third year when I was a junior, because it was her first year teaching, on my class, and then like I saw her go down the rabbit hole, man.
Oh,
I
no.
felt that she was like super nice and ignorant and everything that first year. It was great, and I think I don't know that year she afterwards the second year she, from what I heard, was like really mean and bitchy,
Mm.
and like you know like she just snapped with that. But then the third year she just fully mellowed out, and she was like the cool teacher that would. She was the teacher that would give students eye drops when they smoked weed when they shouldn't have. That's probably why she was so mellow. It's because she was high all the time too.
This is why I think you are a little Gen Alpha baby. You're really focused on primary education for some reason. What the fuck are you talking about? Bumpy llama noises? And the closest I got to that was my last history teacher making jokes with the material. I had a lot of good teachers, either in that they were really entertaining and easy to listen to, or they were really monotone and difficult to listen to, but they knew their stuff, and, you know, I could ask them questions. They were very agreeable, and easy to talk to. I had a few bad teachers that just, it felt like they were more concerned with being right and respected than with teaching. The worst teacher I had was a genetics professor. His name was Dr. Rao. This guy got his degree in India, came over to the US, and told us every fucking day how easy we had it because he got his degree in India. And then he would mark women down because he was sexist. He would try to, like, humiliate students for being stupid, and just... God, the guy was tenured, and it was just like, dude, why are you teaching? I get it, you know, you're tenured, so it's, you know, the easiest thing you got going for you. But fuck, man. You clearly just hate kids.
Beat the shit out of him. Take him down. Get his ankles.
Babby Ewan.
Cut out his ankles.
Do you advise buying leg hip trackers, Ewan? I would spend some time in VR without them first. And so if you get a headset, if you get like an Index, which, you know, you were asking about that earlier, so I assume you have an Index. I would spend some time in VR chat and other VR games without trackers. I would not buy them right away. Then you'll see some people using them. You'll probably get envious and want them yourself. But just try to spend some time without them first. You might get to the point where it's like, dude, I want these. People look so comfortable with them. I want them now. And you buy them. But I would not... I would try to put 100 hours into VR chat or other VR games before getting trackers. And honestly, if you're not playing VR chat, are there any VR games where you would want trackers? Or is it just VR chat?
VR chat's the main one, but there's some games that are starting to implement full body stuff now, like Bone Lab, Boneworks.
Mm-hmm.
I believe are working on full body. I think it's in Boneworks, or it's been in Boneworks. I think at Bone Lab they're still trying to figure it out. But like with stuff like that, it's even better because you can kick shit. I think it probably works in whatever that one sword game is that was really old that I'd never played.
Yeah.
I remember. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get another giant gripper model.
God. Okay. It's that where your audience is a lot younger than I think they are. I would think my audience is on the older side. There's a few people that come around that I'm like, oh god, this one's young. But those usually don't stick around. And I think the majority of people here are like 20 to 40. He was watched a bunch of history movies, PowerPoint. Was how you would get your grade. And it could be by your choice as long as it was on the time period. To have to make up for lost classes, we would have to come to school on vacation to watch a good history theme movie. Great. Blade and Sorcery would be baller if I could taekwondo on a motherfucker. You talk about grade school a lot? Yeah, because I spent a lot of time in grade school. Spent 12 years there, Global. A lot of shit happened then. I also had a very varied grade school experience, right? I went to first grade, second grade, and half of third grade in Colorado to public school. And this public school was great. Really nice. No issues. I don't remember any bullying. I don't remember... I think one girl came to school with weed and they called the police on her. And she tried to run away from the police. She was a 5th grader because it was a grade 1 to 5 school. And I think we watched a police officer tackle her. That was like the most dramatic thing that happened at this school. Halfway through 3rd grade, I moved to California. And I went to a public school. And this school was a lot more rowdy. I had a dog shit teacher for 3rd grade. She was checked out. She did not give a fuck. And then I did 2 weeks of 4th grade, but I got transferred to my private Christian school. 4th grade to 12th grade, I went to this private Christian school. And there was some drama in high school. You know, there was like 1 or 2 fights. There was rumors that, you know, this person and this person had sex. Every now and then a teacher would disappear. It's like, oh, it's because he closed the door when he was talking to a female student. You know, stuff like that would always be discussed, but, like, never any crime. Like, if anybody was doing drugs, I didn't know. But actually, there was one day where a girl came to class high. And then there was another day, which I didn't know about this at all, but they made her, like, publicly apologize to the entire high school that she came to school with muscle relaxers. That was weird. Hi, Sir Noble. So, like, I look back at that, and it's like, you know, I've got the public school, the good public school experience, where everybody was nice and getting along. Granted, it was the youngest one. Then I had the less nice public school, where it was a bit more rowdy, teachers didn't care as much, and there's probably some crime happening. And then there was the private Christian school, which very much wanted to have the appearance of being nice. Of being, no problems. But it had a lot of just indoctrination and just, like, shit that it was trying to cover up. You spent more time out of it now? I did, for sure. But I think most of my life I've been in education. From the age of 4, where I went to preschool, to the age of 26, when I was in college. Actually, 26. I was in school. So that's 22 years of my life. It's only been 10 years of my life I wasn't in school. That teacher actually taught my mother when she went there. So I got him on his last years of teaching. Oh, that's neat. Makes more sense if we think about it in this context of you being a mom. Does this mean you aren't homeschooling me anymore? Does this mean I don't have to learn about the Atlantean ice wall anymore? No, you still have to learn about it. It's important. I need to prepare you, Global, for the lies from the government. They're trying to fool you. They're trying to manipulate you. They don't want you to know. But I need to prepare you. Had a shit Christian school where my entire grade had to self-teach ourselves. Terrible. So the actual education I got at the private Christian school was good. Fuck you, the earth is not flat. I didn't say it was flat, Global. That's fucking stupid. But it is a donut. I'm glad we don't anthropomorphize shit anymore. Can you give Global up for adoption? I don't think they will take him at this age. He's also feral. They would probably just put him down. So Throne. I checked Throne yesterday. And I had 2 Throne suggestions. The first suggestion was for a Nicolas Cage face pillow that if you swipe it to the left, you see his face. And if you swipe it to the right, you see, like, gold sparkly glitter. So that got rejected. The other suggestion was a $60 Moogle plush. And so that was rejected. I knew this was going to happen. I knew if I opened up a throne and mentioned it, people were going to do what I do to people. And just give the worst suggestions ever. So thank you for that. Fuck you for that. Yeah, at my private Christian school, I got a really good education. I went into college and I felt like this is easy. Why not Nick Cage? So there's a throne, eh? There is a throne. There's nothing on it. I haven't put anything on throne. You troll people on throne? I have probably suggested the 55-gallon drum of lube to 10 people on throne. I have also suggested lobster crocs, a cone head, a potato peeler. What else? A weird snail lamp. A few dick butt things. No virgin killer? Not surprised. Nobody buys the weird shit people suggest to her? Excuse me. Going to look at those. Oh, I just thought of a good throne suggestion. I'm gonna send it to Core and Koyo later. You know what else I do on throne? I never do it anonymously. That's cowardice. Put your fucking name on your joke suggestion. Wait. Okay. I'm waiting. Also, we're at 3.6 miles. You got a Google? You don't have to sign in with Google. I do. But you can sign in with Twitch. I do it Anon so I don't affect relationships. I don't want to be that guy. Moggle, Moogle, and that's bad? What do you mean that's bad? I don't think it's bad at all to sign into the throne with Twitch. I understand, Sir Noble, if you're like buying someone lingerie on Twitch or on Throne. I understand being anonymous for that. But like anything else? I don't know. How is a Moogle bad?
Huh?
I don't want a $60 plush of a Moogle. What? If it's something sexual, I might be, well, no, I wouldn't be anonymous for it. Let's say there's a female streamer that does not safe for work content, and they have a throne with a lot of sex stuff on it. I would probably not be anon to give them something on throne. However, if there was a female streamer and she put not safe for work stuff on throne, and I knew she was in a relationship, then I might consider doing it anonymous. Typically, if they're doing not safe for work content, they're going to be secretive about any relationships. So, like, I wouldn't even know, but my nose itches. I don't want to, like, weird out the partner. That's bad? How is a Moogle bad? How is a Moogle good? They get worse every year. He wants to know who's giving him bad attention. Too bad you're taking it. Sounds like $60 of fun to me. I rejected it, Jan. There will be no Moogle plush in this household. I want a Moogle plush. Weird Al Yulin's partner, gotcha. Yeah, Global. Buy me a lot of sex toys and lingerie to weird out my partner. Please do it. Give me a link. I can't even see the link anymore. I'm sure if you went to like Amazon and Googled and searched for Moogle plush, you'd find it. It was like $59. 3.7. It will be useful on Blue Twitch. I just realized how weird the clouds are here. They are fucking moving so fast. And there's like an orb that cuts them off that moves with my vision. I will laugh when your mom comes back with a Moogle plush and is like, look what I got you, and isn't it so cute? I don't think my parents would ever get me a plush anything. If they got me a gift, it would probably be like cashews. If they got me a lasting, like something that wasn't just to be eaten, it would be like a little figurine of like a turtle. Not for you, Dork, for her. My mom does not get plushes. If it's something for her, it's going to be like a vase or flowers or the closest thing she would get to this, she really likes these Snow Village ceramic houses. They only go up in winter. But after Thanksgiving, she will build this small village of ceramic houses. And she has a lot of fun with that. Which is crazy to me, because it's a hobby she only does for like 1 month. In your opinion, at how many plushes would it become a collection? 3? Sounds momish. Good night, Pixel. Hi, Sen. I hung out with Sen a lot last night. So, I fell asleep on Core's stream, and then when Core went to play Destiny, Senrinel got off, and Safi went to bed. And so I was like, yep, time to go to bed. And as soon as I got off, well, not time to go to bed, but time to like edit this video. As soon as I got off, Proxy messaged me. He was like, you son of a bitch, I just tried to join on you. And I was like, okay, I'll get back on for you. So I got back on, but in desktop, so I could keep editing. And then I just hung out with the Friday crew. And there was a lot of names that, like, I recognized. And a lot of people I knew that I was like, oh man, I should have been, like, hanging out with this for... I should have been doing this a lot earlier. I don't know how often I'm gonna go, but I had a lot of fun last night. I was clinging to people. There was a lot of people that I didn't know. So I was kind of falling back into my old introverted ways of like, oh, I don't know this person, I'm just gonna back off into a corner. But then also there was a lot of like, no, I'm good at talking now. I'm good at being more social. And so like I was talking to people as like they were around me and whatnot. I wasn't as scared as I would have been like a year ago. Thank you. But I hung out with Proxyvit, then Senrinel joined us. And And then people started filtering in. There was a lot of names that, like, I've seen around, but not gone to, like, really know them. I got to saw Buyu. That was cool. Just do like I do, fondle chest, boot and Moses, and pull a gun on Proxy. I approached Proxy for the first time in public scene. Courage +1. More people join, I lay down and just listen. Yeah. Sen was laying down and I was kind of just clinging to him and had his head in my lap because I was on desktop just crouching over. I got to saw Nucci. That's someone I don't get to see often, but I absolutely adore. Who else? Who else was there that I recognized? I talked to Hara briefly, and I don't know them, but I've seen their name a lot over 5 years. I saw B-Boy, who... B-Boy is someone that I saw, like, my first year of VRChat, the first time I hung out with Nyx, and so I just remember them. They just stick out in my mind, and seeing them again, I was like, oh, yay! Nucci is such an old friend of mine, I love them. Hi, Ty. This dude is walking. I love that we talked about the thing, Ty, and then Wowhead was just like, here's the day timers for the thing. It was like, okay, cool, problem solved. That was, questions answered. I don't know any of these names. I would be surprised if you did, Jan. I knew it wasn't right on release of the last patch, but wasn't sure when. Pre-recorded walkies. What do you mean? You're the last person that can say that, Icy Fire. You're literally here with me. Who else? I saw Unari, who I see a lot on Twitter. I have never, like, seen them in a Twitch chat or met them. I might have seen them around O-Girls, I'm not sure. I saw Atticus. Atticus is somebody that goes to VR chat, stuff like this a lot. And I typically haven't hung out with them too much in VR, so seeing them there was cool. Technically true, that's how you make the videos. The setting is pre-recorded. The walking, that's happening live, baby. Factually incorrect, Icy Fire. I barely know anybody from VR chat. I never get to hang out with VR chat people. Nucci, B-Boy, Wildcat, Pat. Oh, I know of Pat from Proxy Stream, but I've never had a conversation with him. Clockwork, I cling to this motherfucker for some reason. Addy, Suika, Enzo. Enzo I know. Enzo I've seen a lot over the years. I've talked to a few times. Suika I know through others, but I've never had been in a circle with, like, less than 4 people where, like, I talk to Suika. It's always been like, hey, there's 8 of us standing in a circle, and I'm kind of just fucking swinging my arms. Or I see them around. The day I'm not on and you get on? Well, I will try to be on more, Hunt. Are you sprinting recording the video? No? Walking? Good day to you, sir. But these are the walkies, Icy Fire. This is a walking video, and it involved walking. But the walkies are about the person, not the setting. Good day, sir. So depending on what faction you choose, I'll join you for the remix since I never played MoP. Do you have to? Oh, I guess you have to be. Okay. I'm planning to level with Farisu. I haven't thought about, like, do we do a 5-man group? Was Farisu wanting to do just the 2 of us so we could, like, I don't know, be naked and have sex toys in while we level? I don't know. I'll talk to her. I'm planning to level like 3 characters. I need a warrior, a priest, and a druid. I've known a lot of these people since the old days. Just guilt them into getting on. Honestly, guys, you just ask me, and unless I'm busy, I'll probably just be like, yeah, I'll get on. I've always wanted to play VR chat more. I just didn't get on unless somebody was specifically asking me to. For a long time, I only got on Fridays because Core was like, I'm doing world exploration. Come join me. So it's like, yep, there's my reason. Icy Hunt. Do I tell if Ewan is gaslighting us? This does seem pre-recorded. Icy, how do I tell? Alright, I'll just speed level on my own then. No. I definitely like the idea of leveling with 5 people sounds fun. And I need to level 3 times, Ty. I need 3 characters. I spaced out for a moment there, huh? I swear he only makes out-of-pocket comments like this when I'm actually in chat. How do you know I don't make out-of-pocket comments when you're not here? How would you know, Bits? Why this one?
Why not Lil Wayne, the fucking boy, dude? You not like Lil Wayne?
No, I don't. Oh,
Why
wow,
don't you
hold
like
on.
Lil Wayne?
Hang on, I thought he had a full shirt. He's got like the whole tabard side cut thing going on. I actually really like that.
Does he? Hold on, I need to bring
up
out
your
the personal mirror.
Bring up your... You're like...
Oh yeah, that's right, he does!
You're like-
yeah.
You're fucking bending over and your body's just scrunching to hide it.
Fucking the boy, dude.
I weirdly didn't question that. Do what while leveling? VR chat, poopy. You're wrong, Shin. Bitch, I've been here since you started. This catboy squatting. I know, you were like, I started earlier. I don't remember if you did Cat be doing the laundry right as I went live or right before. And then like 30 minutes in, you did some redeem. Wasn't taxes. You did your streak, that's what it was. This cat boy is squatting. Oh shit, Foss is in VR. That there's a Grand Blue. What's happening to your chain?
What? Oh, what the fuck? Oh wait, there's a chain.
It's swinging
grab
and
it?
swooping.
Oh,
I did streak like 20 minutes ago. Let's go check.
I got the chain. It's wiggly. Dude, I hate how this map like fucks up my personal mirror for some reason.
Bits watched 20 consecutive streams this month and sparked a watch streak at 10:20. So that was an hour and 20 minutes into stream.
Yes.
Nice.
That hurt.
You hurt
I haven't
yourself?
done that in a while. I like you know, like the muscle that's between your like leg and like your groin area.
Yeah.
Like for doing a split. I just like did that, and it's been a while since I've done that before because I don't get VR anymore, and that really hurt.
I hate that I'm gonna say this because it's gonna make you use this avatar more. I fucking hate his lips when talking. Look at your personal mirror and start talking.
All of them are fucking terrible. They're all so shit.
The corners
know
of your
why.
lips are like pursed, and so it's like you're only talking with the middle of your lips, and it's just like, oh, I fucking hate.
You don't
that.
like it?
I can
You don't
hide
like
it with excess overlay. I can't see you at all.
That's true. Fair enough. No, I get you. It's a shit post. You think I'd ever use a fucking one of these not a shit post? All of these like Grand Blue avatars, the person who's like done them has like it's because they don't like have normal things like that, and I don't know, they just don't know how to work with this type of face. Because if you look on like half of them, they'll have like their outlines will fuck up when they talk. Hold up.
See, with this one, it just seems fitting. So, like, if it's with all of them, I agree with you. With this one, I just thought of it as like, that's this character. Wow. What attention to detail.
No, they all just kind of look garbo.
I did streak like 20 minutes ago. Haven't said a word in here since you started 40 minutes ago. Successful counter. Don't use it, just look directly at Elin. Gah. He's busy with Phospits, you aren't going to get his attention. That's not how text works, Global. He can say something and then I can get back to it. It's not like I'm missing it and he's like, Yulin! 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 I made Chimkin Parm. Hell yeah, that actually sounds really good. It is a carb cycle day, so I get to eat more. Which, eat more means I get to have 2 cookies extra.
I don't know how, but I keep accidentally making my, like, window thingy fucking massive, and I don't know how. Because I have it set so I can't interact with it, so I don't know why it keeps getting larger.
Oh, no.
I had, like, turned my hand over when I was in a load screen earlier, and my window was so large it covered anywhere I could look on this side. I had to open up the other menu to shrink it from there because I couldn't get to the bottom of it to shrink it anymore. I was like, why can I even make it this large?
For me, it's when you grab it and then hold, like, right on the trigger.
Yeah, I don't know what I've done. It's annoying.
No, you are intentionally ignoring bits. I'm not, though. Chicken farm, which will make him shoot you more on stream. Which you like, and the cycle continues. Why do you think I'm ignoring bits? I literally just didn't get to his messages right away. I can't talk to 2 people at the same time. And I never want to be like, Foss, shut up, somebody just said something in chat. I haven't said a word in here since you started 40 minutes ago? Or you continue, Foss. That would be fucking weird. I don't think that, and you know I don't. You just said I did. Actually, females wearing body armor like this is more dangerous as it guides sword strikes and weapon strikes into their chest, having the breast shape in the armor. This is factually incorrect.
I'll kill you. I'll do it in Minecraft.
Yeah?
It'll be swift, you won't know. You'll be in bed.
Kill me. Kill me right now. Grab your sword and kill me.
Let's see, hold up. Just the awkwardness. Boom. There. It's so fucking jank. Look at this shit.
You know what I was really hoping? I was really hoping you were
What?
just gonna be like this.
I
can't
wish.
grab this.
I fucking wish. I wish I could do it. I can't. I can't jerk off the sword. Cringe.
I have a question. Does Blue Twitch name begins with letter F, Elin? Blue Twitch name should be exactly the same. Hi, sis. Throne name is also the same. If you just go to Throne and then do the / Elin at the end, it should bring it to me. If you go to Blue Twitch, it's not set up as a creator yet. It should be just a user. I haven't posted anything there.
My ADHD's making me move.
Yeah, I'm kind of like... These days are probably hard. Not these days, but like... You have trouble just standing and talking. I get like that on Core's days when we start. And she's like, oh, let me just talk to chat for 20 to 30 minutes. You know, we'll go over technical issues. Senril and I have been working on eye tracking, so Senril and I are just going to discuss that for 30 minutes while Chernobyl, you know, is not here yet, so we're waiting on him to arrive. And I'm just like, all right, I'm going to go explore. And Core will be like, Elin, you're going to go explore without us? We're supposed to do this as a group. And I'm just like, okay, I'll wait here. And I just fucking hate it.
No, it's way worse. It's way worse in VR, because usually when I'm with you on desktop, I just tab out and I'm like playing other games or watching YouTube at the same time and like half listening. But now I'm just like fully here and I'm like, man, I'm too zoomer for this.
I struggled yesterday. We went to a Metroid map. And it's a cool exploration map. It's cool, like, it's literally a level from Metroid 2 ported into VR chat. And all I wanted to do was run around and explore it. And Sen and Core were talking about the eye tracking they've been working on her model. And Chernobyl was like, I don't know if he's like just getting home from work on those days, but he's usually like hey, I'll be a little bit late, and it's like, yeah, that's fine. Cool, we'll just, talk to chat for a bit before we jump right into Worlds. We don't need to, like, go live and immediately start exploring. But for me, it's like,
What's
just
the point
wanna...
of going live?
Yeah, like, for Core, it's different, right? She's literally interacting with chat, but me just being secondary on stream, I'm just like, I just want to go. 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 If I'm
No,
not...
I know what you mean.
If I'm not talking to somebody, or laying down cuddling, or, like, doing something, I'm like, why am I here in VR?
Yeah. No, I get what you mean. God, dude, I wish that... This one isn't as bad as the Loane one, but it's... Oh, it's not. It bugs me. All the fucking Visemes bug me.
That timing on the banner was
The
perfect.
teeth...
No jerking sword. That
the
model
teeth
sucks.
mood. the teeth move out of sync from the lips, and the corners stay 2%. Ugh. Oh, I hate it. It's such a shame because I like the model, and I'm just like, fuck.
I'm glad it bothers you more than me, because you're not going to use it just to, like, tease me.
Oh, yeah, no. It bugs the shit out of me. Because the rest of the model looks good, but it's just the stuff that, like, the other... and whoever ported this in, I mean, they did a good job with the shaders and stuff, and, like, got it looking like it is in-game in that regard, but just the mouth movement...
It doesn't look as bad as the other one in my eyes.
It's not as bad as the other, but it's still like if I get close to you so you can see, you see the fucking corners? So the corners move. The corners move separately from the middle of the lip.
I see it.
And when I talk, okay, good.
But it's like
it
was more obnoxious and annoying on the other guy.
Yes, that's just because it's Lil Wayne. That's his whole thing. I fucking love Lil Wayne because he's a piece of shit. Well, he's not a piece of shit. He's a fucking homie.
Yeah, okay, dude.
he's a homie, but he's a fucking comedic homie. Oh God. He's a bro. You should hear his lines.
I've heard some of them.
Okay, yeah. Lil Wayne as a character is 3 characters. It's him and his brothers.
Think that question was planted. Isn't that weapon holster too high? I don't know if there is too high for weapon holster. It's kind of just where you put it, right?
Well, it is kind of just floating there.
Ice cream so good, gang. Had a late dinner that day, so I had to eat something. I miss Safi. I don't do anything. The best thing a cat can do, just be a cat. Sis. Oh
my God, she has fucking bows on her gauntlets.
God, see, she's such a spoiled little princess. Now that you're here, we can talk about Warframe.
Yeah, dude, I'm so excited for the Seraphim. I love Seraphim.
No,
so I'm
you
like,
play Yoreli. I call dibs on the Seraphim.
No, I get the Seraphim.
You literally called dibs on the magical girl.
Yeah, but I want the other one.
No,
too.
It's my turn.
I'm greedy.
That doesn't matter.
You're getting Protea Prime. You're getting Protea Prime. Shut up.
Wait, like I'm a Protea player?
Yeah, you fucking are. You exude Protea player.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What do you play? I thought you played Protea really hard for a while.
I mostly play Ember. I have played a lot of Equinox. I have played a lot of Saren, but I'm moving away from that. I really like Nyx, but I don't think she's good. Right now I'm actually playing a lot of Hydroid because his passive is just fucking easy. But like if you told me like pick one frame, this is all you can play, I would pick Ember. And now it's gonna be Jade.
No, you can't have her.
Oh, then I guess I'll take.
I'm borrowing you
Ellie.
from it.
I'll take your Ellie then.
What the fuck? God, you wouldn't be able to play your Ellie for shit. You'd run into all the walls that you complain about it the whole time, being like, oh.
Hey, I saw that video of the guy who's like, this is what 500 hours of Yoreli looks like, and now I'm not so sure you know how to play Yoreli. I don't ever see you move like that.
Yeah,
Did I send that
fair
video
enough.
to you?
No, you didn't, but you should. I love watching rally players.
It was on Reddit a few days ago, and it's this person that like they were doing a capture mission on Jupiter. You know, the one with the floors out and you have to jump across the big gaps. And they were just like,
Uh-huh.
they go to one room, they kill a guy, get off Marilena, capture the guy, get back on, and then they were just like doing these barrel rolls that just boosted them 50 meters forward all the time. And they were literally just doing that room to room, flying.
Oh yeah,
through the
that's how
level.
you get around. That's how you get through the things.
Yeah,
Wait, are you telling me they got off Marilena to capture the dude?
I think so.
Inefficient. You don't need to get off Marilena to capture the dude. Can't believe it. What a waste of energy.
I could be wrong on that. I will try to find the video. All I know is that they only hit the walls like 2 times. Elon hates me. Shut the fuck up, Zoe. I sent Zoe a picture of like, hey, you're putting so many shorts out that my shorts bugged, and it literally just shows me 7 Zoe shorts. And Zoe's like, you can block me on YouTube if you want. And I was like, I'm not going to do that. And then he shows up like,
Meanwhile-
Ewan fucking hates me. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker.
Meanwhile, I haven't uploaded shorts in a few days because I'm like running low. I'm like really in the old stuff, and I need to just like start making some.
Did
like,
you see-
actually just like making new shorts?
Did you see what happened to Hugbug on TikTok?
No.
They were 100% shadow banned. They were like 800 views every short, and then like suddenly 0 to 4 views. And it was just like,
Oh.
damn.
Well, that's no surprise. TikTok happens all the time with that.
Hi, Alex. I poured acid down the sink. I'm assuming that's Drano. I'm thinking it would be bad to take out quickly on Bao. What? Did Foss play Dark Sector? I have no idea.
Nope.
Yuli likes to see the world burn. What a difference Foss is when his full attention is in VR. Not as much as he hates me. That is just absolutely untrue, sis. True. No. Fuck TikTok. Yulin hates chat. I don't hate any of you. You're all goofballs. I just realized how quiet this video is. The only algorithm for TikTok is attractive or Reddit posts.
Oh no, my hip is out of battery. Well, it's not out of battery, but like... So I have those battery belt things.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been plugged in, but like the extra battery has run out of battery, so it's not charging like the other ones anymore, so it's gonna run out in like 30 minutes.
Damn. What'd you think of that
Damn,
Monster Hunter thing I sent you? Was that the Kezu with the treat yourself to 8 inches of Kezu? I think I sent that to a few people. Holy
He sent
shit.
that to me, and I was just like, what?
I sent that to Foss and I was like, treat yourself. Cause like, why did they word it that way? Why did they word
Don't
it as
stick your dick in the Don't stick your dick in the Kezu.
Don't stick your dick in the Kezu, Jesus. Treat yourself to 8 inches of Kezu. What the fuck? The only algorithm for TikTok is attractive or Reddit posts. Very true, prove me wrong. What have I done that
Okay,
makes
but-
you think I hate you, sis?
Okay, but what about attractive Reddit posts?
You've already got one of them, so you don't need both. It's what you haven't
Does it
done?
like cancel out?
No. It's not a double negative. It's what you haven't done? What haven't I done, sis? Because I can think of a lot of things I have done to show my love for you. Boss was like, hey, Ewan, play Terraria Calamity with me. And I was like, fuck you, Foss. I'm gonna play with sis. And then I played Calamity with you, sis. I feel like that's a good expression of my love for you. I need an
No,
out
that's
in front of all chat.
understandable. No one likes playing games with me. It's
Yeah.
okay, I understand.
You have such a deranged
Yeah.
playstyle that it's like, wow, I was really looking forward to this, and you've just killed all of it. and I don't even know if I enjoy this game anymore.
People don't like playing video games with me. No one invites me to anything. No one wants to play with Foss. Foss is the one that has to invite everyone to play with Foss. No one invites Foss to video games.
Boss is like, hey, these two friends are really cool, I should introduce them to each other. And then like a month later, he sees them playing a game that he has without them and inviting other people, and he's just like, oh, that's cool.
Every time.
This is kind of not cool. He's just, he's just so obnoxious in video games. It's probably why his dad left him. That's a joke that no matter how many times I make it with you, I'm just like, God, I hope this lands. God, I hope this isn't too far. God, this just feels so wrong to make. But you laugh at it every time like, oh, thank God. Oh, thank God, I felt
funny,
so bad saying that.
So mean. It sounds so mean, and that's what makes it fucking funny. It's mean sounding, and it's true, but that makes it funny. Holy shit,
Your
dude.
dad's a punk-ass bitch, and he's missing out, Foss. You're great.
Damn no, well, no, I'm not great. I mean, you don't play video games with me, so I can't be that great.
I would play video games with you, but you were like, wow, Stardew with Benny and Yuland is so fun. I'm never gonna play it anymore. Now, I'm gonna get into this other game called Starbound that Yuland doesn't have. That way he can't fucking tag along and badger me. And, oh, this is so much better. Fuck Yuland.
Why should I play games that you want to play when you never play games that I want to play?
Because you also wanted to play it.
But you don't play things like Eternal Return with me and Safi.
No. It's not that you started playing Stardew Valley because I play it. You didn't play it, like, specifically to play it with me. You were just like, fuck it, everyone's playing this. I'm gonna play it, and then you had fun playing with people, and you're like, I want to play this for myself. And I was like, hey, this is a game I like, I will play with you. And Starbound, you're like, Yuland doesn't like this game, time to fucking play it. And it's just like, ah.
You don't like Starbound, or you just never played it before?
I've just never played it.
Yeah. So I feel like it's a game that you would maybe like. I don't know. Starbound's weird for me, because Starbound's one of those games where, like, I'll get the urge to start playing it for a bit, but then, like, I'll always crash really hard on it. Like, I've never even gotten, like, halfway through the game. It's fun, but it's, like, also really easy to get boring in it, for me at least.
I wouldn't throw you under the bus like that because I love you. It's okay, Foss, I understand. That's okay, you'll never plays with me either. That's because Zoe plays on a schedule that is fucking insane to me. I'd play games with you if you didn't play at midnight. Damn, that's mean. I can't relate to that. Oh my god, that's when I made the dad joke. When they're like, oh my god, you and Foss are little goblins. I'd try Borrow Trauma with Foss. You don't play Starbound, please. Good choice, Elan. Wow! Sis, I fell asleep 20 minutes in Starbound every time I tried playing it. Up. Also, anytime I play survival games. Elan, make more time for your wives. My wives? Not with a 10-foot stick, Sir Noble. Wait, you guys play with
The hell?
Elan never plays that. Boss has told me about some of the kinks he's into. And they make me just be like, oh god, dude, what the fuck?
Why do you put it like that? What the fuck?
Boss is like, in my formative years, I saw this hentai that was about redacted, and then they redacted, and the girl redacted, and at this point she's redacted, and I'm just like, horrified. I'm just like, how old were you when you saw this? I don't know, like 13 or so, and I'm just like, oh god.
Oh god.
Fucker doesn't even let me in. Don't say Elan might like something, he'll never play it. When you say you like it, he's like a weird fucking cat that will only come to you when he wants attention. And anytime you shake the cat toy, he snubs you and plays with your spouse. Oh god. No, Milo, your harem then. I do not have a harem. I want to be part of a harem. Being part of a harem sounds way easier than having your own harem. Having your own harem is a lot of pressure. You gotta fucking perform and regularly. Being a part of a harem is like I get to fuck once every 7 days, and then I get 6 days off. That is like
I'll let you be a part of
easy.
my harem if you play Eternal Return with me.
That is the best deal I've ever heard. Because now, I don't have to be part of your harem, and I don't have to play Eternal Return. Easy!
What the it makes me so mad! That's the one game I want you to play with me so bad!
You know how to get it.
It annoys me because I feel like you would enjoy it if you actually played it and played a little bit, and that's what bugs me. It's not some random game like Borrow that I don't think you'd actually like and only want to play to watch you jump scare.
You know how to get me to play it. We have set down the terms.
Yeah, I'm too anxious to do shit like that.
Once every 7 days, I need to fuck 7 times in one day. That's too much. Isn't Returnal Return a dead game? No, it's not super popular. But it has a community. It's getting updates.
It's not super popular, but it's actually in the... Well, okay, I wouldn't say it's in the best player state that it has ever been. Well, actually, no, it is if you count Korea. But in terms of, like, their initial... The problem was a lot of people hopped onto it when it first came out, like, early access on Steam, when the game was garbage. It was so fucking shit back then. And, that was a lot of people initial thought process on the game, and so they just fucking stopped playing it, and they never came back.
The NGS impression, where 3 years later they're like, doesn't it have server stability where like you play at 10 frames per second and it lags, and you constantly disconnect, and it's like, yeah, 3 fucking years ago. Oh. And then you hear that you bring it up a week later and like, isn't it the game with the server stability and all the lag? And it's like, you motherfucker.
The game itself was not good back then.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
It was...
it's an indie game, right? It's not like made by some big studio. And it's like...
well, yeah, I guess technically speaking, it's being... I don't know if they're been bought out as like a... I think it's just a publisher. They're being published by Kakao now, so that's a big publisher.
But like, it
I
was
believe.
early access, and it had just come out. I feel like it's so stupid when people play an early access game and they're like, I played it, it had server stability issues, dead forever. And it's like, okay, I'd understand if there was systems that you didn't like about it, like it didn't have tanks, healers, and DPS, and that's what you didn't like about it, because...
Well, no, because that was the bad part about it. It wasn't the servers were not a problem, I don't believe, back then. It was just the gameplay itself was shit, but it's a completely different game from what it was. Like, they've actually just fully changed the formula. It's unrecognizable.
I guess I mean,
other
like...
than art style.
I see. I guess that does kind of fall in line with what I was saying. If, like, the core design philosophy of a game is shit, in early access, I'm like, yeah, this kind of sucks. But, like, server stability? That, to me, is just like, oh, yeah, launch woes.
Yeah. You know who I did see playing Eternal Return the other day, though?
Who?
I was like, whoa. Leaflet.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised either, but I'm also kind of surprised, because I was just very random, and I don't actually, like, really watch their stuff. I just, know of them because you know them, or, well, Core knows them at least, and then LoFam and stuff, so... Like, I know of them.
They're like Zoree's favorite person lately, because Zoree really likes Relink. And Leaflet has been fucking carrying Relink in the category, because they love it, and so they're the big streamer that plays it the most.
Yeah, okay.
And so Zoree is like, my champion, please carry my game to victory.
I know Sona was really into Relink for a while, and they were playing it a lot on stream.
I don't know Leaflet super well. I've played games with her a few times. I played Fall Guys with her mostly.
Yeah.
Her, Core, and Minya September had a few days of Fall Guys back when Fall Guys was popular. It was like there was Core, who never played Fall Guys. She was just like, I'm only playing it because you three like it. There was me and Leaflet who were like, we're good, we're competent, but we don't win too much. And then there was Minya, the nicest person of the four of us. Literally, like, she would say, like, idiot, and be like, oh, that was so mean of me, I'm sorry, it slipped out because I made a mistake, that was so disrespectful of me, I'm sorry, I will do my best to never say this in your proximity again. It's like, Minya, you're fine. Meanwhile, she's getting, like, a crown
Incredible.
every other match. And, like, what she does to people, she'll be like... So there was one game where it's like, they would show fruit on the walls, and you had to know... They would show fruit on, like, these tiles on the ground,
Yeah.
and then it would show the fruit on the walls, and you had to be like, okay, it's grape, so I need to stand on a grape tile.
Yeah.
She would be like, watch this, and she would go to the wrong tile. She would just go as fast as she could, so that she was the first one to move, and people were like, I don't need to know where to go. I just gotta follow people. They would go to her, and she'd go, 3, 2, 1, and she would dive to the right one, and like 20 people would just fall, and it was so fucking savage. And then she'd be like, oh no, they need to pay attention on their own. And it was like the nicest way to just brutally murder half the competition. And it was just like,
Dude,
Jesus.
that's fucking incredible.
Jesus, this girl is
Yeah,
scary.
I remember fighting Leaflet a few times in Stream Raiders like years ago, but that's like my only interaction with them. I've never talked to them otherwise before or anything.
I'm late, but I heard my name. In the last few minutes, I don't think so. We were talking about when Core, Leaflet, and Minya September and I were playing Fall Guys, and how Leaflet was playing Eternal Return, and how she likes Relink, and Zori really likes Relink, and Sona used to like Relink?
Sona still likes Relink. Sona's just beat everything in Relink, so they haven't like done much. Pretty sure recently.
Must have heard my name for Eternal Return then.
Yeah, I did mention you earlier when I was like, why don't you play Eternal Return with Safi and I?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Even though I've
that's
never
what it
played with
was.
Safi yet.
I like Relink because it has fairy. Relink looks good. I don't know. I don't have a desire to play it. Do I know why? Nope. What I do have desire to play, I'm really fucking hyped for WoW with the expansion that's not out. I am really fucking hyped. I always want to play Stardew, solo or with the group. I'm really hyped for Wilds, which is literal next fucking year. After that, after those three, I'm like, everything else is just whatever. I'm excited to play Star Wars to see the stories, but like, the stories is maybe 30% of the game, and then the rest of it is just like,
My hip died.
tragic.
What the fuck does... What does full body tracking even look like without, like, the hip tracker, but the leg tracker? Oh, that looks weird. I feel very... This feels wrong. It feels so weird looking. It doesn't feel... Ooh! Oh, I hate that. I hate that I can't move my hip, but, like, my legs are just... Wait, can I just, like... Oh, yeah!
Jesus.
Fuck yeah!
You
I can turn it around
never
completely.
touches me when I play me, I mean take me, I mean you know what I mean. Literally, I delay my stream for Proxy. When he's like, take my clothes off you, and I'm like, okay, stream can wait. What is this dude talking about? But no desire, I want to touch you, Proxy. Same and same, it looks pretty neat, but no desire. Okay. Hi, Proxy. Ah, there's Proxy. The one who plans to kill me. Ah. Can I pause here? No, of course not. Ah. Ah.
Eland, take my feet.
Can you get the fuck out of my camera?
Oh, where's your camera? Oh, that's your fault. You reset it behind me, you idiot. Here, chat. You could have
Give
a
me your
foot
feet.
for your.
Give me your
you
fucking
could-
feet.
You can have a foot. Here you go. Have my foot.
Ugh.
You can have a foot in the chat. Can
Oh,
have
you
another
looked
foot.
away.
Yeah. Oh, what did you do it again? Here,
I was like,
I'll act like. Oh no! Just throws it into the wall behind me.
That'd be fucking incredible if you could make it so that your model just follows one point and people could grab like your shoe. So you could grab your shoe and you'd be like, wait,
Oh
no,
my
no,
God.
and then you throw it and it's just like, whoa!
That'd be amazing. Okay, hold on. I gotta fucking turn off the tracker. My trackers.
Ah.
I was also getting in VR to test to see if because I realized now I have an extra USB hub, and I didn't realize that the fucking dongles that I use for full body are USB 2.0 and not 3.0 because I have the really old full body trackers, which
Oh.
makes my life a lot easier because it means I don't need a new USB hub for them because my extra USB hub is 2.0, and I was just testing it just to find out, and it was working fine. So
Fuck.
wow, I fucking hate not being in full body in VR.
Yeah.
Oh god, this is cringe. Oh god, ew.
Ah, there's Proxy, the one who plans to kill me. Proxy, can we play video game? Hi, Nick. How are you?
Can I grab this? Yolan, why can't I grab your thingy?
You can. I'm starting to think it's not about the
Don't
collision
tell me.
thing in the friends list. It's just a you thing.
What did I just hit? What just happened?
I don't know. What did
Am I fine?
you look fine to
I
me.
went loading like as if I just swapped the avatar for a second. It freaked me out.
Don't worry about it, Butterfingers.
Is it really like just because I can't interact? Is it really just like do I have a setting on somewhere?
You have a setting on somewhere or something. How are you, Ewan? I'm good. We just finished walking. I think we did 5.5, 5.6 miles. You know how Proxy is stabbing me. If it's Proxy stabbing you, it's sexual, and so you're probably fine. Stop fondling his ball. Not even the super cute one. I'm still trying to find it again. Not even denying it. Actually trying to off me. Safi is here and there's feet on screen. You know what, Nick? I'm actually not super great because my back hurts and I can't fix it.
You-
There you go.
You're not fucking me, right? You can actually
Oh, I thought
grab
you
it,
moved
right?
Yes, you can grab it. I'm watching you move it.
It's not. Wait, really? It's not moving on my end.
You're literally pushing it around. You're not grabbing it, but you're like, bong, 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 bong.
No. Sit still. Sit still. Yeah, no, it's not moving on my end. Nothing's happening right now. It's just my hands just going through it.
I don't know, I
cursed.
saw you
I'm not
moving it
allowed
a
to
moment
interact
ago.
with people. Oh wait, so are you sure it's not just you moving yourself by doing?
I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Try grabbing it. I'm watching it move.
Really?
Yes.
What the fuck is going on?
You can literally look at stream and watch it move.
I would have to bring up your. I have your stream up. I just have it paused, and because I didn't in performance and shit, that stuff moving. So it's like,
I always have 4 streams up when I stream. I just set them all to
What the
160p.
Well, it's more so in performance as in like because it's a thing running on the computer rather than it. Since it is something constantly moving on the screen, it is using more performance than if it is just sitting still on the screen, because when it is on the screen not actually moving constantly, it is just cached there in the RAM, so it doesn't actually use any GPU if nothing's really happening on the screen.
Womp womp. You gotta +1 the homies. You gotta get the channel points. Can I... I can actually move with this. I can mess with your earrings. I don't know if I can grab. Oh, I
I can
grab
see
your-
the.
Hey, hold on. Don't move.
Okay.
Let's give you the fucking wings. You gotta zoom. I move this. Oh God. Can I do this one? I don't know if I can do the main one. There we go.
I hate this.
Oh, that's your cake.
I need my personal mirror closer.
Oh God, there's so
Oh.
many. There's so
many little
many.
strands.
I'm hitting a wall.
I like how in the personal mirror it just looks like my hair is randomly fucking just doing shit on its own. Because I can't see you
Oh.
grabbing it.
Why is that
Wait,
one
can you
going
turn
back
it?
down?
So. Oh fuck, no. Cancel that.
I put these up and then they like go back down.
Can you make it so other people show in the personal mirror?
Yes, I think it does by default actually.
Personal mirror settings.
Hi, Fox Tato.
Masking?
Sure would be a shame if you accidentally
Ah!
bricked your run tarot grinding. Oh, ha! There's nobody named Fox Tato here. I just clicked on Low Fam stream and Chatterito while messing with your hair. I was like, wait, what? What? Huh? What are they talking about?
He's abandoned. You've abandoned your chat. How do I fucking...
Not even denying
Oh
it.
god, can I not reset?
I'm here to read the feet, gross feet. Boss might have a setting turned off. And why is Pixel so very cute? I don't know. I muted him while he was fucking sawing logs.
Is there not a way to reset the... Wait, is that how you do it? There we go, okay.
I need to do this. I almost have 1 million channel points in 2 different channels. I have 1 million in 2 channels. I should have it in 3, but one of them is actually like forced me to use them. Calibrate.
There's gotta be a setting somewhere.
This one's a little off.
Where?
Well done, Ewan the Knight.
So-
By default, other players are
Come
not
on,
shown in
Ferdinand,
personal mirror. Oh,
somebody.
really? Ewan always abandons me.
Personal
When did
base.
I abandon you? I definitely forgot you once. But that's not abandoning. Ewan, who's the tall cutie? That's Foss. They're not in their usual avatars. They've been having fun with Grand Blue avatars. I don't know how many channels I have 1 million in. Ewan, you just mind gamed Low Fam. He was looking for you? Wait, what? Hi, Ewan.
Allow
I
avatars
think
and
you mind gamed
reference.
him. Kimple, Soda, Annie, Tiris for sure. Boss not even spoiling me with Fairy, SMH. Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna go to this
Sorry, but Fairy is stinky. Got him.
one. Wow.
I don't know what setting I must have on to not allow me to interact with things because I can't do it. I can't do it to any. I don't know if you can. Does Icy have any interactables on them?
Personal mirror. Settings. Immersive mode? Nope.
Dude, I'm gonna go insane. I'm gonna go crazy that I can't interact
It's
with
remote
people.
players. You've got the wheel up, right?
Yeah. No. I'm not talking about the personal mirror. I already turned that on. I'm talking about the interacting with
Oh.
dynamics. I can't do it, and it's fucking. I don't know why. Wait, hold up. Oh, wait.
Figure it out.
I can do it now. Hold up. Wait, bring up the Moogle thing again, real quick. That's gonna be my test because that's what I was trying before. My real test. Oh my god, wait, is it the personal mirror setting? Does it not allow you? Hold up.
I'm so
No
proud of you,
fucking
Fox.
way.
I see 3 cuties.
Fools.
There's technically 4.
Expression. No, quick actions. Oh god, I've
Ja-jang.
lost the.
Options. There it is. Personal mirror. Settings. Masking. Remote players. Okay. Hold up.
VR
No,
chat.
but now I can interact with it. I'm going insane. Whatever. It's fine. I fixed it. I don't know how, but I fixed it.
You just got butterfingers.
No, it's so easy now, though. Look at this. I can just like do that, and there's like,
You got a pimple on your. Yeah.
Can I not grab my own? Okay, I've got the easiest fix. Oh, it's still there. There we go.
You want to know what I did to fix it? I think I turned off and on the interaction setting. That's what I
Oh.
did,
I see.
and that just turned it off and on. That fixed it.
Ah,
So it was just broken.
where are we going? And are you sticking around?
How much do you want me to stick around, and how much are we gonna chill out?
I mean, I always want you to stick around. I'm not gonna be like falling asleep. I'm gonna be talking to chat if you just want to hang out and chat.
What do you wanna do?
I feel like I just said what I want to do. I want to go to a comfy
What do
world,
you
sit down
wanna
and chat.
do?
And like we only covered like 1/3 of the Warframe changes.
Yeah, I don't know much about the other stuff other than the Seraphim. She's mine, by the way. You can't have her.
I already called her.
No, I've called her. I called her from the moment I watched live about the dev stream. Were you there live on their dev stream, Yuland, or did you watch it after on a VOD?
Because I was there live. I saw it when they revealed it.
I'm actually subscribed to their Patreon, so I saw it a day early.
Are you really?
No.
I didn't know if that was a fucking thing or not.
I believed you.
Portal.
Live.
Lovey and Ewan. No. You're feral. Nope, 3, they can count. That's not how it works. Not the personal mirror thing. I have that turned off and I bat at people's avatars like crazy. Skishu boss, bless you. I like sneezed, but I blocked it so that I could mute, and then I didn't actually sneeze once it happened. So it was like a weird kind of sneeze. Foss gonna come play Omega Strikers with me? Hell yeah. I'm trying to complete all the Assassin's Creed stories. Good luck. I think there is a lot to that. Okay. Where's my pillow? Oh, it's there. Ah. Ah.
Is there an actual mirror in here? Like a proper mirror?
There's many mirrors. Anytime you see a plus or minus button, that's the 2 mirrors.
Oh, my frame rate.
None of them should be on by default.
None of them are on by default.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Is your
wow,
frame rate
the lighting
bad in
awful.
here?
It's at 40.
Probably more than you, actually.
It probably is.
I mean, you're streaming and stuff, too.
I am at 30. Okay, I'm seeing it bounce between 45 and 32. Hi, Pixel. Good morning.
Is there a mirror that like
That's just straight and not
looking up and angled?
I have no idea. There's other
Oh,
mirrors.
I hate these angled mirrors. They're cringe.
Okay. I'm trying to complete all the Assassin's Creed story. Good luck. You aren't going to like what happens if I have to make my way in. Well, you haven't made your way in yet, so I figure it's fine. Yulin Boop. Mm. You can see the top of his head here. Ah. Ah.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm a gremlin.
Yeah. You're also not on screen,
What?
so.
You like my crown?
No, I hate it. It's ugly.
What? What do you mean? It's ugly.
It's so obnoxious. The Warframe
What?
update.
Why? Yes.
So the big three things was they announced a new frame, Jade, which is going to be an angel theme. And she's going to be based on like the antithesis of the Stalker. All three of her weapons are like the holy version of his weapons, the Dread, Hate, and Despair.
Yeah.
And she's supposed to be like a support buffer frame. I'm very interested in her. The other thing is they're taking a look at statuses. One, they're like, there's a lot of players that don't know how to do statuses. Like, we can tell you in the game how to make corrosive, because corrosive is really fucking important. But, like, it's still not obvious enough. And so they're going to be doing a lot of things that makes statuses more self-explanatory. And on missions, they're going to be adding, like, a tooltip that's like, on this mission, these statuses will be good. So it'll be like, you pick a Grineer mission, and it'll be like, corrosive, viral, and poison are good here. They'll be suggesting stuff like that, or it'll be like corrosive, poison, and impact are good, stuff like that. Well, no, puncture would be good against Grineer. And so they're trying to make statuses more understood. They're trying to be more clear with them. They're also changing some of them. So, like, Blast isn't that...
It's gonna be Blasty.
Right, it's gonna be Blasty. I think they're changing it so that...
I love how that's...
It's gonna be, like, when an enemy dies with Blast procs on them, they explode? Was that the change that's coming to it? Because I don't think that's what it does now, right?
They haven't announced what they plan on doing. They literally just said it's gonna be Blasty.
Oh,
and
okay.
that is all that they described it as, yeah.
So then the thing I saw was speculation. Okay. I watched the tactical video on it.
Yeah, no. That's all they described. It was really funny because Rebecca was just like, is that all we're gonna say about it? And then he's just like, yeah, it's gonna be Blasty.
The other thing, and probably the biggest change out of everything that was announced, was they were like, enemies have too much armor. They have too much scaling. We are redoing how armor stripping works. And so... enemies will never get to the point where it's like they have 1,000,000,000 billion effective health unless you have armor penetration. They are going to make it so that at the weak end, armor does more for enemies, but at the high end, it's going to be a lot easier to deal with armor. It's going to be either a lot easier to strip 100% of armor, or it's just armor just isn't going to do as much, which is like, holy shit, thank you.
That's gonna be an interesting change, yeah.
It's gonna change everything, because right now the game revolves around armor stripping. Right now it's like, if you don't bring armor strip on your build, you better hope your friend that you're playing 100% of the time with does, because it fucking sucks not to have armor strip. It is night and day difference. And so they're like, yeah, we don't like this. We're gonna make it so that it's less of a thing.
Do I annoy you from standing here, by the way? I just hate having you go through one of my ears, so I'm just like, I just want to look at you from the front.
No, I don't mind it. I'm moving my chat a little up so that I can see your face.
Yeah. No, I was next to you, and I'm like, this is really bugging me. I hate that his audio's coming through my right ear.
There are two types of people in VR chat. And usually it's the difference between people who like mirror sitting and people who don't. There are people who, when they have a conversation, they like to look at you. They like to be talking at you. They consider it rude to be like looking off to the side and talking to somebody, and they'd be like, "Were you fucking paying attention to me?"
I don't mind doing mirror talking. I think it's just because it's so
Oh,
close next. I'm like,
hmm.
what?
Can't do that. When I talk to people, my gaze wanders a lot.
Well, there's people that very much prefer like looking straight at someone when talking to them. And then there's people who are like, I don't want to fucking see you. I want to see me. That's why I'm in front of the mirror, motherfucker.
Oh, you?
Get the fuck out of the way. And so it's like, you could be next
Yeah.
to me and look at yourself. But like, I don't need to be looking at somebody to talk to them.
No, I get you. It was because I think I could probably stand like right here because it's not like as much. I don't know. It's just depends. I think it's just because I was so close to you that like it was very much noticeable about the audio.
Mm-hmm. And also, it's like a range, right? You know, there's some people who are like, I don't care between the two. I don't care between the two. I kind of like, if somebody is always looking at me when they talk, I find myself always looking at them when I talk.
I also just hate this curved mirror. I don't like it.
Wait, you actually have the mirror from this map in front of you?
I did.
Oh. I usually don't even have my personal mirror up. Like, right now, I've just got my 3-axis overlay windows. And I have a small gap in them so I can see your face. Ah.
Fair enough.
It's
Ah.
this one.
I thought
I just got a
Glabble
text
wasn't
on
allowed
my
to join.
phone.
Will her grind also drop her primary constantly? I have no idea. It's very early. We don't even know her abilities yet. Also, good morning, everyone who said hi earlier. I kind of got yoinked from the PC right away. People explode when you blast them. Sex? Only if you shower the smell of milk off. No, I meant, did you get yoinked from the PC for sex? I don't smell like milk. We can just sex. I did not. When I talk to people, my gaze wander a lot, too. Bye, Ewan. Bye, Wrath. Have a good one. It's like being mad at me for staring at the sky while we converse. I don't like making eye contact or being put under eye contact. Morning,
Yeah, I
Pixel.
like making eye contact. Good morning.
Why don't you look at me during?
Not like that.
Okay, well, that's a Game Grumps reference. Because that became like a thing of like, I don't remember if it's a thing one of their girlfriends had said to them at one point, which would have been Danny's girlfriend. Where it's like, why won't you look at me during? Why won't you look at me to completion? It's just like, God.
I guess if I'm standing up, I can.
What a fucking horrible thing to say in any like relation to intimacy.
That's it. I'm putting the pillow over your head.
You can't even reach up.
I don't know why she has such large fucking grippers. I don't understand. None of the other ones are this bad. It's just her. She's just got. She's fucking
I
got the
I had a friend in high
crushed
school
skull.
that had massive hands. Like his hands were just an inch bigger than they should have been. And so like if anybody from school put our hand up against his fingers would go like an inch farther than ours. And we were like, damn, critter, your hands are just fucking huge. He's like, yeah, I don't know. I just got big hands. And it was really fucking funny because like one time we were in an English literature class and the teacher's like, in feudal Japan, they would often meditate over proverbs that did not have an answer. They would ponder questions such as, what is the sound of one hand clapping? And my friend's just in the background just like, clap, 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 just like with one hand, like not touching them because his hands were just so fucking big that he could clap with each hand without touching them together. And it was like,
That's
okay,
incredible.
Okay, well, they didn't have as big a hands as you, critter. Okay, like we get it. You have big hands. And he's like, no, I've got big hands. This is the sound of when I'm clapping. I don't like making eye contact or being put under eye contact. Yeah, you never look at me during. I never look at anyone during because usually it's doggy style and my face is like in the pillow or in the bed sheets. But I can clap with one hand too. I don't know if I can. I kind of
Oh,
can.
stop masturbating.
That's clapping.
I can.
It
You know
sounds
how
like
people can-
very sad clapping.
You know how people can make fart noises with their armpit? I can make a fart noise with my chest.
That's weird.
Nice.
Because I have an indent. I have a slight indent in my chest because of my rib cage, the way it grew.
Hmm.
It's like in the middle. If I put it's like perfect size. If I put the palm of my hand in there, like not necessarily the palm. Well, kinda. The bit where like the underside of your knuckles. So like it's got that bit. It like fits in there perfectly. I don't know if you'd be able to hear it if I made the noise, but.
Fucking go for it. Oh, I heard a little
He's
squelch
fucking-
there.
Hold up, wait, yeah, no, it's
Squelching on
I can't do it as well anymore. What the fuck? It's been a while. There we go.
He's squelching.
Oh god, there it is. I can do it without
He's
rubber handing.
squelching
I
on
need to rubber hand to
stream.
do it. I don't have like giant hands, but they're not small.
Can I hide nameplates?
You can.
How do you do that?
Radial menu, options, nameplates, visibility.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
To be fair, I guess maybe I have big hands. I can 2-octave a piano. I'm going to assume that's big.
This character's really cute if you just don't see the hands.
I mean, I think they're cute with the hands. It looks like she'd be
Yeah.
self-conscious about it. And I'd be like, oh, but then I know that my hand is safe in your gorilla grippers.
I'm gonna gorilla grip your head, boy. I'm gonna fucking snap your neck like a Slim Jim.
I shall skedaddle. Bye, Stinklin. Bye. Have a good one. Alright, what stories did I not cover that I've got in my notes? There was a video from Australia where these two kids were playing on a trampoline, and the younger brother, who looks like he's 6, maybe 7, is chasing around his older sister with a toy snake. And the dad's like, oh, get her, son. Chase her with that little toy snake. That's a toy snake, right? Son, where'd you find that toy snake? And it's not a toy. His son has just picked up a snake and was holding it by the neck and chasing his sister.
Oh my god. That's so fucked up. Especially in Australia. That's real fucked.
Yeah. I got the community center in Stardew Valley yesterday. And so in the cutscene, everybody's celebrating the community center being done. They're like, "You're the Stardew Valley hero. We love you. Yay." And then Morris shows up. And he's like, "What are all my customers doing here? Business is plummeting." And Pierre's is like, "How's it feel, motherfucker? How's it feel that nobody likes your shit anymore? Jojo Mart sucks." And he's like, "That's okay. I'll just offer 75% discount and they'll all come crawling back." And then you have the option of like, "Hey, come on, let's be reasonable." Or you have the option to say, let's settle this the old-fashioned way. And so I'm like, "Yo, let's settle this the old-fashioned way." And Pierre's like, "I agree. Let's settle this the old-fashioned way." And Morris is like, "What the fuck is that?" And Pierce just goes,
They beat the shit out of him?
"Put him up, motherfucker." Like, he just puts his hands up and he's like, "Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, dude." And Morris is like, "Primitive and barbaric," and starts walking away. And Pierre just goes,
He beats the...
"You gonna come back with some of your staff? Or are all Jojo Mart employees cowards like you?" And he just goes, "Oh, no one insults Jojo Mart." And they start punching each other. And Pierre's like, "Your punches are just like your stock. Quantity over quality." And then he literally just goes, "Bam!" And Morris stops moving and he goes, "Bam!" And then he like really winds back and hits him again. And keep in mind, the door is at the south of the screen, right? That's the only way in and out. He hits Morris so hard that his avatar just like, it's like freeze framed, and he just dragged it off the side through the roof of the community center. It's just like, okay, I guess Morris lost the fight. And
Morris is fucking dead.
Yeah, he just literally went through the fucking roof of the community center. And so, if you finish the community center in Stardew Valley, I highly recommend you say finish it the old-fashioned way.
How long do you think I can keep my arms up like this?
3 minutes.
Let's see how long. How long has it been now?
I don't know, 10 seconds.
I don't know. Probably not too long. Okay. Let's see.
All right, I'm gonna start keeping track now. It is 3:10:10.
Okay.
Measured for you to have idea. Thumb to pinky is 10 inches. That sounds big. Thumb to pinky. Okay. Wow, Yulin just dishing out spoilers. Foss is a bird brain. He's gonna forget by the time he ever gets there in Stardew, if he ever does.
Do you fucking... I'm sorry. Well, now I won't forget it. You know how I am with these sort of things. You tell me I'll forget it, then I won't forget it. I still remember years ago that you told me about how the fucking Final Fantasy Crystal Tower is, and I don't know if it was Endwalker or Shadowbringers with like fucking timey-wimey shit and all that, and like some other bullshit that I won't go into too depth of in case of spoilers for other people.
What are you talking about?
You told me stuff about Graha and the Crystal Tower and like different planets and like angels and shit.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Shut the fuck up, you idiot.
What?
I know. You're an idiot.
Look, if I told you anything, it would have been like, do you care about this? And you would have been like, nope, go ahead.
Yeah, no, you told me and I was like, because this was before I started playing FF. So I was like, I'm never going to play that fucking game. I don't give a shit. My arms are starting to burn now. What are we at?
What did we say? 3:10:10? We're at 3:11:40. So you've done a minute and a half.
3. Okay, I guess. We're like halfway there.
Mm-hmm.
Is it 3 minutes? I think.
Did
Did
you see the thing with Maple Story?
Yes, the level 300 thing. That was fucking great.
So we talked about it briefly yesterday, but a guy was gonna be the first level 300 in Maple Story. This guy was gonna do it, and he was streaming, and even Maple Story officially like shouted him out. I was like, "Watch this guy be the first 300. It's happening now." And as soon as they did that, he did not hit level 300. He just shit on the game
at
for an hour.
He stopped at like 299.9999. He stopped the very last bit.
He just talked mad shit for like an hour straight about the problems with the game. And like at some point he's like, I feel like I'm killing my channel. I feel like I'm killing my career with streaming, but it needs to be done. People need to know.
My arms are dying. This hurts so bad.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. You've gone 3 minutes.
Oh my god! Ow. Technically, if we just counted then, I went a little bit over.
That's crazy that you ended then, because you're like, how long do you think I can hold this? I was like, 3 minutes, and then you just did exactly 3 minutes. I would have expected you to try to prove me wrong, but,
Dude, I don't fucking give a shit. My arms are hurting. Do you know how out of shape I am? Also, I was starting to think to myself halfway through. I was like, is it bad to do this because it starts hurting because of your muscles, or is it bad because it's one of those things where if you don't do it, it like fucks up your circulation? So I was starting to be like, maybe I shouldn't be doing this.
Look, Foss.
Cause when you like don't blink, it's like really bad for your eyes, and it can like do other shit. Like, yeah, you could try and like not blink, but it's really bad to not blink.
Oh.
Yeah, if you don't blink for too long, it'll like fucking like if you don't blink for like 3 minutes. Like I say, I don't blink a lot, and to be fair, I do forget to blink a lot sometimes because I'll get distracted and I just won't blink. But I probably blink more than I realize too, because I don't blink I don't not blink for like 5 minutes, because like 5 minutes in your eyes, like you've lost your eyesight at that point.
Jesus.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
It's because
don't know about that at all.
Because when you blink, your eyes are they're re-watering themselves and they're reapplying their moisture protection layer. So imagine if imagine if all of a sudden if we stop moving for too long, our skin would go away slowly. It's kind of like a similar thing where like that protective layer that stops bacteria will go away because it needs to do that to reapply it. And it's also how it gets blood to the eye, I think. Don't quote me on that bit. I think it's how like you get blood to your eye, kind of, so it starts being funky with that. I think at like 2 minutes in or something, your eyes will like forcefully start crying to try and water them for that moisture layer and stuff. Either way, sorry, I went on a tangent. What were you gonna say?
The next story I have in my notes, and I mentioned this to Proxy last night because I was standing next to him when I saw this. The first story of people trying to incriminate someone else with AI has happened. So basically,
yeah, I saw that.
This athletic director at a school was being audited for misuse of school funds and whatnot. And so what he tried to do was collect a voice bank of the school principal and then make an AI recording of him going on a racist rant. And I don't know how they disproved it. I don't know, like, if they were like, yeah, this never happened. Or if they like...
Because it was supposedly... The conversation was supposedly between the dude and, like, one of the vice whatever, so they probably just asked the other person, too. It's wow.
I mean, but that...
I don't know. There's ways to detect...
wouldn't disprove it,
there's
though,
ways
right?
There's ways to detect, like... shit like that, too, though. That we don't... I mean, like, there's programs to detect when a... pictures like generated through AI stuff. There's the same stuff to detect those minor things that AI do when they're doing stuff. Also, like
Arc.
Voice AI, I feel like is easier to detect
Well, did you
right
hear
now than. I didn't listen to it, to be fair, but I've not heard one where I've been like, oh yeah, that's real yet. Every single one I've heard, I could tell there's like the minor differences in them.
There was nothing in it that gives away that it was like clearly AI. Like if I didn't know it was AI, I would have been like, this is a guy being racist. Knowing it's AI, there's a few things that are like, yeah, this is a little like crazy. You know, at one point he's like, and if this race keeps acting up, I'm gonna side with the other guys. And it's like, okay, that's completely out of nowhere. So that's clearly just him trying to add on to it.
It's also one of those things that most people probably wouldn't notice, and it'd only be people who like know what to look for exactly. Like, there's plenty of things like I'm talking as if I'm like an expert on this shit, but I'm not at all. Like, I don't work in the field of audio very well. When it comes to like other art stuff, it's a lot easier for me to tell stuff. But like for experience, at least right now,
like,
yeah.
So I know there are tools to detect AI, and whereas like, you know, we see AI art. If we see a 6th finger, we're like, yep, there it is. That's AI. And like, if that 6th finger isn't there, maybe a lot of us would miss it. Whereas, like, there's tools that could be like, no, it's still AI because we can see these patterns.
Well, there's a lot of stuff with like AI art too, even like without that stuff and like obvious finger fuck ups. Like, I haven't been tricked by an AI piece of art yet because they all have the same exact art style. I'd be more tricked by a real artist doing a style that's similar to AI art because they all just have this like same homogenous style, unless it's like really abstract, and at that point I could probably be tricked. But like when it comes to like an anime character, they all look the same. Just have the same exact art style.
There was one AI art piece that actually won like some artistic award that when I looked at it, I was like, I would not know this is AI. It is very different from like the style you see in a lot of AI. The recording wasn't bad. If you didn't know it was AI going into it, I don't think you would be like, yeah, this is clearly AI.
I'll go listen to it.
Also, Proxy's bringing up the grippers.
I know. So what Global said though was that he signed in to the school's computers and the school email to use the tool. So it was like, yeah, very, very easy for them to find out he did this.
Yeah. Let me go listen to this thing.
Okay.
Oh, fucking over about. Let's
Proxy
see.
Byte. There was no need for that. The gym teacher used school computers and a school email to sign up for the tool. I see Kiark. Why the fuck is his hand so massive on Foss avatar? Foss doesn't know. He found a bunch of Grand Blue avatars and he's been having fun with them. And this one that he really likes just has huge hands. There's a lot of AI assisted art that you might not be able to tell. Yeah, so I mean, I'd say the majority of AI art, it looks like it's based on the Sakimi-chan style. Which is, unfortunate for Sakimi-chan. But it all has like that really distinct skin tone and like outlining that's just like you see it and you're like, yeah, this is AI. There's probably quite a bit though that I wouldn't be able to see. That's what I'd say. Is there a lot of AI art that doesn't follow that style? Yeah. So we're saying the same thing. I'm saying the majority uses that style. But the majority is still like 70%, right? That's still 30% that's just not that style at all. Oh, I didn't update the title. Shit. I think it was 5.6. 5.6 melees. And now we rest. Done. Hi, Elder. Euland Pickle. Euland Pickle. I'm not a pickle. Cute proxy nibbles. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, and my back hurts. So many stories I had. There was one other story I had, and I kind of want Foss back for it. Oh, you could still hear me. So Twitch. Hi, Elin. Bye, Elin. Good night, Elin. Sleep well, Elder. So Twitch, they pay a lot of their streamers, their content creators, and they use I don't know if it's a program or a company called Xsolla. This program / company is in charge of handling Twitch payments and that whole processing. They had a bug recently. There were a lot of accounts that had been subbed to people for many years with like the recurring sub feature that Xsolla just dropped them. So there's a lot of people that like, they had subscribers that have been subscribed to them for like 7 years that had just canceled their sub. So I don't imagine it being too much of a problem for me. Maybe so for like Foss, Proxy, some of the others. It's very possible that people that are subscribed to you for a long time, or your subscriptions to other people that are like, 50 plus months, have been dropped. So check those. There were some streamers that were recording like, hey, I'm down 500 subs from my usual, because of this Xsolla thing, and a lot of people have been showing up to me like, why did my sub get canceled, huh? Ludwig has a video on it.
I can't find the like audio recording of it.
Really? Okay.
I'm trying to find it and I just can't find it. I don't know if it's like
Did you hear what I said about Xsolla?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I can't imagine anybody subbed to me is gonna have like an issue with this. I can see that my subscriber number is the same as it was yesterday. I am going to check my subscriptions to some other channels. Because, I've been subscribed to a few channels for like 50 plus months. And it's very possible that those have been canceled now. I'm scared? What are you scared of, Proxy?
Yeah, I can't find it. I'm like trying and I just can't.
Hmm.
I like see the story, but I can't find an actual audio recording of it. And I'm like, fucking let me listen to the thing.
There's so many Spice and Wolf figures being announced. It's... The voice doesn't sound bad. It sounds legit. The content he's saying sounds very, like... cartoonishly incriminating. It's very, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say it. Right? Obviously, I don't want to repeat what he said because it was, you know, a racist rant. I don't want to be repeating that. I will see if I can find after stream. I'm thinking I'm gonna end here. It's a Saturday. Everybody's hungover. What were you saying? I had you at 5%. They're not gonna get
No, that
pleased.
one's a hard one to tell, mostly because the audio quality is so shit on the recording.
Mm-hmm.
The recording that it's like it's even harder to tell, and I think that masks it. But in terms of how they're talking, I mean, if I heard the dude actually talk and then I heard this recording, I without knowing it's AI still, I could probably guess that something's wrong because the tone at which they talk, like the speed, way too fast in the AI one. It's talking way too like he's like I don't know. I feel like he's talking really quickly.
I don't know. I haven't heard the original guy, right? So I don't have that comparison. That is a good point. Of like, if you are familiar with him, the AI probably stands out more. But like just listening to the recording on its own, I'm like, that's not bad.
They had it back to back. It wasn't bad sounding though. Yeah, it's pretty close-ish.
To me, the part that really stands out where he's like, and those Jews, which is where it's like, wait, what? What?
I didn't hear the whole thing. They just showed a little clip of it.
Your Saturday? How dare you?
Yeah. Fucking grippers.
The taxes.
It's not happening, Pixel. I'm sorry. We're gonna have our beach day on Monday.
That's it. I'm taking Monday off.
Okay.
That's it. I'm
So-
taking your Monday.
You can take me.
Still can't grab Pixel's nose.
Behavior. Look at me. Auto level.
Wait, where'd you go?
I'm up top. I just wanted to put my camera up here while I end.
How the hell you get up there?
I don't know. Try a ladder or something.
How the hell we get up on the roof? I found it.
Where are we going? Ooh. Ooh, there's so many gamers today. Why are there so many gamers today? Okay. We have to pick one. What is Rusty's Retirement?
That's a idle game that recently came out. It's the one that that Pirate Software did a clip on. That's like on the bottom of your screen.
Let's go check that out then. Socials. And slash raid. Haldre. Haldre is playing Rusty's Retirement. Oh, he doesn't have cinnamon swirls anymore. If he did, I'd say, like, let's all say we're gonna eat his cinnamon swirls. We did 5.6 miles. I'm tired. I don't think there's anything going on specifically today, so there's nothing stopping me from recording the long BDO video. Tomorrow will be Star Wars with non-dairy, but that'll be after stream tomorrow. Other than that, thank you everybody for keeping me company. I love you. Bye. Yeah!
The taxes.
It didn't happen.
I'm so disappointed.